Good morning, everyone. I request our respected chief guest and the dignitaries to be please seated on the dais. Uh, Shri L. Kumar sir, Mr. Sareem Moin sir, Anubhati ma'am, Devdas sir. I request the please sit on the dais. Start it. Please start it. Namaskar. On behalf of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Institute of Technology, Sri Vijaya Puram, and the entire IDE Bootcamp organizing team, I extend a warm welcome to our respected chief guest, Sri L. Kumar Sir, IAS Secretary Education, Andaman Nicobar Administration, Shri Sareen Moin Sir, representative from Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, Government of India, Ms. Anbumati Ma'am, representative Wadhwani Foundation, other respected dignitaries on the dais, college principals, head of the departments, faculty members, and the enthusiastic participants in today's inaugural function of this 5-day IDE Bootcamp 2026, Edition 3, Phase 1. We are gathered here to mark the beginning of an exciting and enriching learning journey into the world of programming and development tools. The Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp, organized by Ministry of Education Innovation Cell and AICT, is a 5-day intensive program for students and faculty focusing on fostering entrepreneurial skills through hands-on training, pitching, and mentorship. It offers mentorship on design thinking, prototype development, and funding in collaboration with the Wadhwani Foundation. This initiative, envisioned by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, aims to nurture the innovation, design, and entrepreneurial skills of student innovators and innovation ambassadors from higher education institutes and schools. Shubham Karoti Kalyanam Arogya Dhana Sampada शत्रु बुद्धि विनाशाय द्वीप ज्योति नमोस्तुते। दीप प्रज्वलन करना केवल एक परंपरा नहीं बल्कि ज्ञान, सत्य और प्रगति के प्रकाश का प्रतीक है। यह पावन ज्योति हमें अज्ञान के अंधकार से निकालकर ज्ञान के मार्ग पर अग्रसर होने की प्रेरणा देती है। इस शुभ अवसर की शुरुआत करते हुए आइए हम एक क्षण रुककर इस कार्यक्रम की सफलता और सार्थकता हेतु आशीर्वाद प्रार्थना करें। यह समय है आत्मचिंतन करने, सकारात्मक ऊर्जा, ज्ञान और प्रेरणा का संचार करने का, ताकि हम सभी मिलकर इस नई यात्रा को उत्साह और समर्पण के साथ आरंभ कर सके। May I now request our respected chief guest and the dignitaries on the dais to kindly proceed for the ceremonial lighting of the lamp. I request everyone to please stand up for the lighting ceremony.
शुभं करोति कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदा शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते। दीपज्योति परब्रह्म दीपज्योति जनार्दनम् दीपो हरतु मे पापम्
Thank you all. Please be seated.
नमोस्तुते।
Now I would like to invite Dr. Dipanshu, co-convener IDE Bootcamp, the stage to deliver the welcome address. Sir.
Thank you, Pura. A very good morning to the dignitaries on the dais and to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure and pride to warmly welcome you all to the Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp under Innovation Cell of Ministry of Education and AICTE. This initiative, envisioned by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, aims to nurture the innovation, design, and entrepreneurial skills of student innovators and innovation ambassadors from higher educational institutions and schools. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Institute of Technology has been shortlisted by MIC under the Edition 3 Phase 1 of such boot camps organized all across the country from 6th of April 2026 to 10th of April 2026. This bootcamp brings together 158 enthusiastic student participants from 6 higher educational institutions working under the aegis of Andaman and Nicobar administration. These participants are unified by a common aspiration to innovate, to design solutions, and to develop an entrepreneurial mindset that can contribute meaningfully to the society and to the nation. Your presence here reflects a strong commitment towards learning beyond classrooms and embracing creativity, problem solving, and leadership. At the outset, I express our sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, AICTE, and Andaman and Nicobar administration for their continued guidance, encouragement, and their support in fostering a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in higher education institutions. I would like to welcome Sri Devdas Paik, Senior Scientist and Head, ISRO, Sri Vijaya Puram, for joining us. We are deeply thankful to the Principal DBRAIT for the constant support and vision that made this bootcamp possible. We are deeply honored to have with us today our chief guest, Sri L. Kumar, IAS Secretary Education, Andaman and Nicobar Administration. Sir, your presence is a great sincere of motivation and inspiration for our students and faculties alike. Your leadership and commitment to strengthening the education in the islands have been instrumental in nurturing young talent and future innovators. We also extend a warm welcome to our distinguished guests, Ms. Anbumati M., Master Trainer from Wadhwani Foundation, and Sri Sunny Moin, Innovation Officer, AICT, and Nodal Officer of this bootcamp. Your expertise, your expertise, internship, and insights will be invaluable in shaping the learning experience of our participants during the bootcamp. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to all invited dignitaries, principals of higher educational institutions from Andaman and Nicobar Islands, head of the departments of various sections of DBRAIT, our esteemed colleagues, and dear students. Your collective presence strengthens the platform and reinforces our shared responsibility towards nurturing innovation and entrepreneurship in the region. Over the next 5 days, this bootcamp will serve as a dynamic space for ideation, design thinking, collaboration, and entrepreneurial exploration. I encourage all participants to engage actively, question boldly, learn passionately, and make the most of this unique opportunity. Once again, I warmly welcome everyone and wish the Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp Edition 3 a grand success. Thank you and have a wonderful bootcamp ahead.
Thank you, Dipanshu sir, for your warm and insightful welcome address. Your words have set a positive and inspiring tone for our IDE bootcamp, motivating all of us as we embark on this excitement learning journey. Now we come to a very special moment of today's program, the official launch of the 5 days bootcamp IDE 2026 at DBRAIT. To commemorate this special occasion, may I request our respected chief guest, Shri L. Kumar Sir, IAS Secretary Education and Andaman Nicobar Administration, to officially launch the bootcamp by clicking the inaugural video. Sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We are privileged to have with us Sri Sarim Moin sir, representative from Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, Government of India in this inaugural function. Sir had completed his bachelor degree in ECE from JE, Institute of Information Technology, Noida in 2013, followed by his master's in Computer Science and Engineering from Jamia Hamdard University, Delhi in 2018, and currently he is pursuing PhD from NIT Delhi. Sir is working as an innovation officer in the Ministry of Education, AICT. Sir is an innovative and visionary leader, having more than 10 years of experience in spearheading in transformative initiatives like Smart India Hackathons, UNESCO India Africa Hackathon, Singapore India Hackathon, Asian India Hackathon, and IDE Bootcamps. I would request Mr. Sarim Moin sir to deliver the opening remarks. Sir.
Thank you so much. Can you just do the presentation? Can I? Okay. Perfect. Respected dignitaries, on the dais, off the dais, faculty members, students, and the innovators who have joined in for the inaugural function of the IDE Bootcamp. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the third edition of the Innovation, Design, and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp 26, which is an initiative of the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell and All India Council for Technical Education. Before I start with, I would like impact across all the nation. And coming to the part where we handhold, so it comes to prototype development, intellectual property, patent, and commercialization. And there was a partnership with the ministries as well, state government as well, industry as well, and the academicians. Next slide, please. As you can see, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has been a key part, and he's the visionary leader, and he has been addressing the students since 2017, and till date he has attended all the editions of the Smart India Hackathon. Next slide, please. So this is the overall statistics from the Smart India Hackathon. So till date, we had more than 18 lakh students who have been impacted from these hackathons. And in terms of participation of various ministries, we had covered more than 81 state departments and ministries, various departments of the central ministries, along with the industries as well. Next slide. So these are some of the ministries who have been a part of the Smart India Hackathon, namely, ISRO, DRDO, NTRO, NCIPC. So there are almost all the ministries of the central as well as the state which are being a part of the hackathons. Next slide. So these are some of the themes which we cover in the hackathon. For those who don't know about the hackathon process, it is like we take the problems from the various ministries and departments. We pose these problems across the student fraternity. They give the solution, which is evaluated by the respective ministries and judges. And there is a one grand finale which is hosted at various centers across India. So roughly around 50 or 60 centers, we host these hackathons, and from these hackathons, we select the students which are declared as the winner. And these prizes are given by the respective ministries and departments or the industries. Now coming to the next slide, please. Now coming to the part where we thought, or our prime minister, we had a meeting with the prime minister's office. So many of the solutions which were declared as solution as the winners, they were lacking in the design concept. They were not being taken forward by the respective ministries. Even some of the students, they had no idea how to build a startup, how to take funding. So for that, we conceptualize this program, and as per the suggestion from the Prime Minister's office as well, that we should think some program which is specifically targeting the design aspects. Many of the solutions, they are really shabby. You see loose wires, and they are not in the proper format, which are not we can't take it to the market for the to sell it out. So for that, we had conceptualized this Design Week celebration, and later we named this as Innovation, Design, and Entrepreneurship. So in these boot camps, what we do is we provide specific training on the innovation, namely you can say problem identification, then product design and development, then there is design thinking for the entrepreneurship and designing success and strategies in the startups, and how to get the funding from various sources. So all these aspects are covered in the bootcamp. So till date, we had covered more than 10,000 students in these boot camps, which are hosted at 48 locations till date. And Andaman being the first, Andaman and Nicobar region is the first, state which is hosting the, and thanks to this institute, Ambedkar Institute, which is hosting the bootcamp for the first time. And apart from that, we had more than 1,000+ industry experts, and this bootcamp is being hosted in collaboration with the Wadhwani Foundation. Next slide, please. So next slide. So these are some of the outcomes from the hackathon. What you can say, how many intellectual property patents have been generated, how many solutions have been generated. You just skip quickly. Yeah. So these are some of the ministries who are actively working on deploying these solutions, and this bootcamp helps the student to take ahead those solutions from the respective ministries and the departments. Next slide, please. Next slide. Next slide, please. Next. Next. One more. One more. One more. One more. Yeah. The next one. So we hosted one of the hackathon as well, from the toycathon as well, where we had a winning solution from the same institute, the Ambedkar, which is the unicornist. So that Dinesh Lal is one of the alumni who has been the part of this hackathon, and he has worked with the state level at the cellular jail, I think, and they are providing some immersive experience for the related to the cellular jail, how it used to look like in the previous centuries. So this is one of the winning solution, and Dinesh Lal is actively working with us, and his solution was also broadcasted and presented against the PMO as well. So this is one of the success story, what you can say, from the Andaman region as well. So now I will just directly jump onto the boot camp. So this year we are organizing 30 boot camps across India, and Andaman and Nicobar region, Ladakh, and Northeast states are being covered in this edition as well. So over the next 5 days, you will experience work on real world problem statements, improve your ideas through design thinking, interact with the startup founders and industry experts, learn about the various funding, IPR, and the pitching. And most importantly, you will learn how to transform your ideas into impactful solutions. So I won't take much of your time, and I wish you all luck. And in case you have any query, we have our trainer from the Wadhwani Foundation. Please ask her, and she will answer you. Don't worry about, you have n number of questions, just simply ask. Don't sit like a you are understanding everything. Please, we are here in case of any problem. I am here, the institute are they are supporting as well, and the trainer is also here. So feel free to ask n number of questions, and get the knowledge whatever you want to from the experts and the officials who are there. So thank you so much, all for coming here in this IDE bootcamp, and all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving us quick glimpse of the India hackathons, which we covered from since 2017, and encouraging our students to participate more in such upcoming hackathons. Now, the Wadhwani Foundation plays a key role in the IDE Bootcamp as a knowledge and implementation partner, working with the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell. It provides structured, hands-on training in innovation, design thinking, and entrepreneurship, along with the expert mentorship. By guiding participants in developing and validating ideas, It helps build an entrepreneurial mindset and prepares them to turn ideas into impactful ventures. हमारे लिए यह गर्व की बात है कि इस आईडीई बूट कैम्प के नॉलेज पार्टनर के रूप में वाधवानी फाउंडेशन का सहयोग प्राप्त हो रहा है, जो देश भर में नवाचार और उद्यमिता को बढ़ावा देने में अग्रिम भूमिका निभा रहा है. We are happy to have with us today Master Trainer Ms. Anbhuti Ma'am, representative also from Wadhwani Foundation. Madam is a versatile entrepreneur, imparting an array of skills and techniques in her initiatives. She excels in engagement with her design, development, support, and inspiring strategies. She has 17 years of experience successfully performing various roles, starting as a direct salesperson in Eureka Forbes, with her aspiration for excellence in a continuous learning cycle. Being founder of Resource Life Science and head of business strategies in Derma Medical Device, she is responsible for defining the market for medical device design and development. अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ अनुभूति मैम को to give a brief description about the hackathon. Ma'am.
Thank you so much, and good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, and my dear students. And how many faculties are supporting the students? Is there any faculties who have joined the students here? Thank you so much. So I've been associated with the Wadhwani Foundation for last 3 years, and my engagement with them started with Ministry of Education, AICT's IDE Bootcamp, Smart India Hackathon Bootcamp. So this is one of, like, I would say this is a milestone for me, because the students who I have trained in this Smart India Hackathons IDE bootcamps, I used to meet them wherever I go. So they are entrepreneurs today. They are working with market leaders today. So Smart India Hackathon, this 5 days is an high intense programs. When I see them after this boot camp, they would have passed out from the college. I would have met them in the second year or third year. I would have meet them in the final year. I see them more successful. I see them as someone who has explored in and out in their project, made it as a product, brought it to the market, and that is that impact IDE bootcamp will create. And I'm very happy to see, like, we are creating a history today, because when Sarim asked for like how many students have participated in Smart India Hackathon, hardly we could see only 5 hands rising up. And today, with this 5 days bootcamp, we make sure like at least this 150 to 160 students who are going to be part of this 5-day bootcamp will be a participant of Smart India Hackathon next year for sure. So I take up this pledge, and you will also, I know you will also be participating, engaging with us. We will make you engage with us. You will learn with us. You will participate. And by end of this 5th day, you will be having your project ready for presenting. So with this, it's a well-planned program, and thanks to Wadhwani Foundation, and I'm an entrepreneur, but I'm a consultant with Wadhwani Foundation. That is that engagement Wadhwani Foundation gives for entrepreneurs, giving back to the society beyond like whatever I do with my organization. We preach students, and we are a knowledge partner for Ministry of Education's AICT's Smart India Hackathon IDE boot camps. So we are traveling across the country for deploying this module, and this module has been well structured. It has not just happened in a single night. They put so much effort to frame this 5-day program, making sure like the 5th day you will be having a proper project plan in your hand, with which you can take it directly to a product plan, which could be easily penetrated into a market, which will be market readiness and also investment readiness. Are you all ready for it? I make sure like you will all have fun. We will all have fun. We will dance, we will sing, we will also make projects together. You're ready? Thank you so much, and thank you all for this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am, for your encouraging words. Now, I would like to invite the head of our host institute, Professor Sanmukh Kaur, ma'am, Principal DBRAIT, for addressing the gathering. Ma'am.
Chief guest of the event, Secretary Education, A&N Administration, speakers from Wadhwani Foundation, faculty, students, a very good morning and warm welcome to IDE Bootcamp 2026. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Institute of Technology, Shri Vijaya Puram, has been selected to host this Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp Phase 1, first time from 6th April to 10th April 2026. Fostering entrepreneurship among students is crucial for achieving the Viksit Bharat 2047 vision, which aims to transform India into a developed nation by its 100th year of independence. Under this vision, there is an aim to make transition from nation of job seekers to job creators. Entrepreneurship, innovation, and startup growth are considered essential for reducing unemployment, bypassing traditional manufacturing through technological advancements, and fostering self employment with a specific focus on transforming youth into entrepreneurs. Motivation is the seed of innovation. Faculty should always motivate the students for innovative design thinking ideas. Like the first year EC students implemented small projects employing sensors and electronic circuitry. Degree students on rainwater harvesting and other themes. Just few days before, I have seen their projects. In DBRAIT, we conduct research seminars also on all Saturdays, like the recent seminar we conducted on Great Nicobar project challenges and opportunities. There are opportunities with respect to power generation strategies, coastal tourism, etc. There are career opportunities in EC for communication system, radar, sensing, data scientist and AI/ML engineer for CSC, and coastal and structural engineering for civil. In the boot camp, participants would be able to understand strategies and challenges in building a successful startup, design and financial planning of the project, along with commercialization and funding of the student startups. So, most of your learning, I believe, will be in the three aspects. First is identify a real problem. Don't chase trends. So, you need to identify a painful problem, because painful problem will only be worth solving. Then you need to validate your idea. Before investing time and money, you need to create minimum value viable product to test with real users. And then market research, you need to understand your audience, you need to analyze your competitors and define your unique value proposition. Because if the same qualities are being offered by some other product or some other service, then people will not go for your idea or innovative product. I hope this bootcamp may bring a transformative change in your learning about startup and entrepreneurship, and enable the particular students to participant students to apply their learning and adaptive strategy. Entrepreneurship always involve adaptive strategy. There is no defined path, so adaptation is must to work on or address challenges in our own region. I again thank you, our respected Secretary Education, to grace this event, and all the best for your learning. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. We are privileged to have with us our respected chief guest, Sri L. Kumar sir, a distinguished leader and visionary in the field of education and administration. Sir has been a guiding force at every level of education system in Andaman Nicobar Islands. His visionary leadership and relentless commitment have played a pivotal role in enhancing the quality of education, creating opportunities for students, and fostering innovation across the region. His efforts have significantly contributed to the holistic development of education and continue to inspire educators and learners. I humbly request now our respected chief guest, Shri L. Kumar sir, IAS Secretary Education and Nicobar Administration, on the stage for addressing our enthusiastic participants. Sir.
Good morning to all. At the outset, I would like to thank Ministry of Education All India Council of Technical Education, as well as the knowledge partner Wadhwani Foundation, for organizing this IDE Bootcamp for the first time in Andamans. And I'm also happy to know that nearly around 150 students have enrolled for this from all the higher educational institutions. So for you, for the next 5 days, you will have immersive and experiential learning experience. So make use of this. And as Ms. Andumati has said that, so don't hesitate in asking questions. You need to bombard them with questions. So, but this fostering of curiosity and asking questions should come from the schools. Actually, we should create a conducive ecosystem to nurture curiosity, to build up the scientific capability. And for this, DBRAIT should take an active lead here. We have adult tinkering labs in schools, but to make it more effective, DBRAIT should mentor. And you should also take the lead role in capacity building of specifically school teachers in fostering a scientific temperament in schools, which may continue with colleges also. So for the next 5 days, please make use of this opportunity, and best wishes. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing participants, and with your inspiring thoughts and valuable guidance. Your leadership and dedication to improving education systems have provided a motivation and will always make sure that we will be making it at a higher level. As we move towards the conclusion of this inaugural session, it's my request, I'll invite Dr. Shabni ma'am to convener IDE Bootcamp to express the vote of thanks, ma'am.
Thank you, Farah. Namaskar. Respected chief guest, esteemed dignitaries, distinguished representatives from Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, resource person from Wadhwani Foundation, principal madam, principals of all higher education colleges, my seniors, colleagues, faculty members from other higher education institutions, and all dear participants. In Sanskrit, it is said, Udyamen hi siddhyati karyani na manorathe, which means success is achieved through effort and not mere wishes. I take the privilege and pleasure on behalf of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Institute of Technology, Andaman Nicobar Islands. It is my proud privilege to extend my heartfelt gratitude to all who have graced the inaugural session of the IDE Bootcamp, 3rd edition, Phase 1. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Shri L. Kumar, IAS Secretary Education, Andaman and Nicobar Administration. Sir, your inspiring words have set the tone of the journey of innovation and entrepreneurship. We are especially grateful to you, sir, because despite of your demanding time schedule as the Chief Electoral Officer, Andaman Nicobar Islands, you have made your gracious presence here and you have spent time for us, sir. Thank you so much, sir. This gesture only reflects your unwavering commitment to the education, innovation, and entrepreneurial landscape. Your suggestions are well taken, sir, and DBRAIT will be in the forefront to drive the entrepreneurial journey in these islands. We sincerely thank Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, All India Council of Technical Education for their vision and support to develop, to cater, to kindle the entrepreneurial mindset amongst these students, and considering Andaman and Nicobar Islands, these remote islands, to include in the edition 3 in the phase 1. Thank you so much. With much gratitude, I thank Sareemji for his presence and leading the bootcamp up front on behalf of Ministry of Education's Innovation Cell and making this event happen. I especially thank him for mentioning the unicornies, Dinesh Lal for taking the pride of these islands at national level. And I'm happy to share that the entire idea started in my lab as me as the mentor. And now you see the students have reached such heights. My warm thanks to Ms. Anvumati, resource person from Wadhwani Foundation. Yesterday I spoke to her. I really, understood. And today also in her speech, I got the point that she's a highly enterprising startup and innovation expert who is here to enrich the students. And I would urge the students to take maximum benefit out of her so that you actually embark on this journey in a shining manner. And as she has vowed here that we would like to see more and more students participating in the various editions of Hackathon. And again, I would take this opportunity to say that one of our CSC team from this institute has been selected for the final round of one hackathon, which is being conducted by Sharada University. So they are into the final round now. I thank Shri Devdas Paik, Head ISRO, Shri Vijaya Puram Division, Honorary Secretary, Institution of Engineers, Andaman and Nicobar Local Chapter, and a proud alumnus of this institute for joining us in this inaugural session. I express my gratitude to our principal madam, Professor Shanmugh Kaur, for her constant encouragement and support, who is an ardent advocate of research and innovation. The support she has extended. I thank our faculty team members for their dedicated efforts in hosting this bootcamp. My immense thanks to the print, air, and electronic media for giving wide publicity to this event, without which, this event would not have reached the nook and corner of these islands. So thank you for that. My thanks to all the principals of the HEIs who have been instrumental in motivating such a huge crowd of students for this bootcamp. Thank you so much. The principals who are here and principals who could not join us, my heartfelt thanks to them. It has been more than 2 decades that this conference hall has shaped the life of students of these islands through such events. I cannot extend a thank will be less for them, but however, I extend a big acknowledgement to all those who have been behind through all these years and for this event as well, for making such events and shaping the future of the students of these islands. How can it be complete if I don't make a special mention and thank all the participants and the students who are here, who are the true spirit of this boot camp. So I would request a huge round of applause for all of you all. All of you all, so this hall reverberates with the energy of the learning that we are going to see in this coming 5 days. With these words, I once again extend my sincere gratitude to everyone present over here. Let us carry forward the energy of today's inaugural session onto the coming days of learning, creativity, and entrepreneurship. Thank you. Jai Hind. So thank you. So that brings us to the end of this inaugural session. We have arranged a high tea for the dignitaries. After that, the technical session would start. Thank you so much. Students can be here, the participants. You please be here so that we take the dignitaries for the high tea and then you can disperse for the morning tea. Thank you so much.
One more announcement. The central inauguration of this IDE bootcamp will be happening on 3 p.m. today. So I request everyone to please join us through the YouTube link. Thank you.
Yes. From the inauguration, from 4-5 of us speaking, what you understood? Huh? Should I point out and ask? You're very sweet, right? No, not corrected. No. So what do you understand? Appa, I will point out. You want me to point out? And if a teacher is going to point out, which row they will point out? Better answer. So what do you understand? Why we all are here? What are we going to do here? Louder. Thank you so much to get an idea to do innovation. Very good. Then Yes? You said something. Thank you so much. Yes? Find solutions for the problem. Very good. It's okay. I'll keep asking them question. They'll keep answering us. We will go and ask them. Why worry? Yeah. So from your table, why we all are here? Learn about entrepreneurship, intrapreneurship. Good. Your table? Okay, good. Your table? I'm going to come to your table. Yes? Louder? Okay, good. To become an entrepreneur. What we will do becoming an entrepreneur? We will talk about it. Yes? Your table? Product design. Yes. You all are volunteers or you all are participants? Participants. Volunteers, raise your hands. Okay, then I can ask. Okay, yes. To innovate something? Good. Louder. Louder? In the mic. If you have been louder, they would have not given the mic.
To learn about more entrepreneurships ideas.
Mic liye kekala. Keep it closer.
To learn about more innovation ideas, entrepreneurship skills.
Okay, good. This side? Yes. So I'm leaving the last row because even I'm from the last row. Yes. So now, this, as I told you, yes, the 5-day boot camp is to empower you, of course, to make you become an entrepreneur. But what is the use of becoming an entrepreneur? Make money, flexible timing. Number 1 is making money. Number 2 is flexible working time. Then self-motivated. Oh, then this is all myth. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm running 3 companies, making money. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. So making money, yes, only if you make money, you'll be able to sustain in the market, but you have to reinvest it. But if you're like earning, every month you will earn, and that is to your pocket. Okay, and then flexible timing. Yes, of course, you will have flexible timing, but times you need to work for 24 hours. So times you will not have any work to do, you can chill. But you will not have a routine, you will not have a schedule. But this is fun. Your net worth increases. Though I pump in my capital into my business again, my ARR is 6 crores. So that is there. But what I do with the 6 crores is different. So that is all you are going to learn today. So we are not encouraging you immediately start your startup, go get into the market, sell your product, do some tech transfer. I do tech transfer. I'm going to preach you how I do it. So do immediately, develop something. So we are not preaching you that all. We are empowering you for the new normal, new job market. Okay, so today we are entering a organization. You're seeing a security there. Is the security is an employee of the organization? How many of you say yes? How many of you say no? Is the security is the employee of the organization or he is outsourced? Whether he is outsourced by a contractor? Okay, we are entering the cafeteria. So you're getting good coffee, sandwich, everything. Is this made by an employee of the organization? No. Okay. So you all are very clear, like this has all been outsourced. Now we are entering the HR department. So hiring. Who is hiring now? Company? Is the employee of the company is hiring or some HR company sitting outside doing sourcing and hiring? Company itself or HR consultants? You're seeing a lot of HR consultants, right? Both is happening? Both is happening? Okay. So most of the companies have HR consultants. What they have in their in-house HR team is maintenance. They have people to curate the job description, coordinate the interviews. That's it. All your sourcing of resumes, recruitment, everything will be done by the HR consultants. Okay. So now slowly we will move to digital marketing team. Okay, what is happening? Do every company has its own digital marketing team, or they all outsourced? Outsourced? Both. So they have digital marketing department. They have 5-6 people working in the organization, but still it has been outsourced to big companies also. We have small companies, big companies, different levels. Why? Reach, number 1. 2, network. Okay, better reach, better networking. Then what is digital marketing? Yes, sir, please. Okay.
Who is only a part of their job, their growth, not the actual job. But somebody
Okay.
who's actually doing the job is doing it better. So,
Great, good insight. We will go deeper with this insight. Okay. So, as you said, why do we have digital marketing for better reach? What else? Expertise in the field. Then, sorry, promotion of product, creativity. Okay, if I have 5 people in my company, let's say they are from top universities, they are good in digital marketing, they scored good, they have ample experience, 3, 4, 5 years of experience in the industry, so they have joined me, and this particular person is keep creating my contents. How the content will be after 5th, 6th post? Same template, same color tone, same content. Even if it is ChatGPT, the prompt will be same, right? Right? We need to accept the fact. So if I am giving this to a digital marketing company this year, a new company is coming, new perspective, new colors, new content, you all accept with me? Next year I can change the contract. I can give it to another digital marketing company. New content, new creatives, new strategies. So my reach is better. So digital marketing strategies are developed by digital marketing companies. The 4, 5, 6 people sitting inside the company is only maintaining the pages. They are just maintaining the pages. They are just maintaining the digital footprint. This is new normal. Okay. So in the HR department, we have seen the recruitment. What else we have in HR? Okay, resource management. Then organizational development. And then grievance handling, logistics, employee engagement. That all comes under employee engagement. And in this, organizational development and statutory compliances is the next biggest role any HR has to do. HR department is the only department will not bring any revenue to the organization. You all know that, right? One of the unwanted department in the organization. But they behave in a way like they are everything. Yes, of course they are everything. So that case, they don't want any highly paid personals in their organization. So this is all outsourced. So we have consultants who do organizational development, which includes employee engagement, training and development. Training and development companies. You are seeing a lot of training and development companies, right? So this is all been outsourced. And when it comes to compliances, statutory compliances, even my husband runs a HR company. He is into industry relations. So he's taking care of the unions in the organizations. Because if he is joining a company, he need to be paid at least 3.5 lakhs. So yes. So a company who will not be able to pay that lakhs will hire him paying only for the job he is doing. So he will deploy his team and he will do this IR consulting, industry relations consulting. So what is happening today? Companies are reducing their burden of making people sitting under their departments. So now I run research and development unit for Johnson & Johnson, Maverick Australia and Smith India. So we are sitting somewhere in Hosur, Sipcot, and then we are running this for Australian company and Indian market leaders. So this is an R&D. So they give us a specific project in their R&D where they don't want to deploy their people into it, spend more money into it. They have given this as a contract to us, and there is a cost for this contract, tenure for this contract. And now, before and after doing the work, we need to raise invoice. Before the work, it's performa invoice. After the work, it is invoice. Only then they will pay us. This is entrepreneurship. So we are making you learn this. So immediately when you think about entrepreneurship, we are not pushing you to come up with that end product, go make it as a product, sell it in the market. We are getting you prepared for this new job market. Got it? So my brother, he worked for Deloitte for 20 years. And 2 years back, he got a mail from Deloitte like, his name is Ariviselvam. Ariviselvam, we are very happy with your contribution for the organization, but we are very sorry we will nowhere able to continue having you as a full-time employee. He got shattered. He's living in US and he bought a house for his own, Tesla car, everything is in AMI. Now he got shattered. He started preparing his resume and I told him to send the mail, and the mail continues. He completely ignored the next 2 paragraphs. They want him to join as a consultant with the organization, and they told him like, whatever you spend with us, you will be paid for it. He's not ready for it because every 15 days in US you will get your salary, and they were enjoying it. And now you need to raise your invoice. Basically, what they are asking, we are happy with your work, but we don't want to engage you for 8 hours per day work. You work with us as a consultant. I forced him to start the company in US. He was hesitating. He started the company. Now he is doing the same job for 3 companies. His salary is thrice now. This is new normal. Companies are changing their employability model. So we are getting you ready for this new model. How you will know how to understand the requirement? You need to understand the requirement. You need to write scope of work for it. Then you need to raise a performa invoice. You need to know what is my billable hours. How many people am I going to engage here? This is entrepreneurship. Now you got it why you all are here? Okay. So thank you so much for this effort you have taken to spend this 5 days with us. And we guarantee you, when you are leaving this room on the 5th day, you will be enterprised. You will feel like you will have a new energy with you to start something new. So whatever you're going to do in the college, it's not going to get wasted. So it's a beautiful period. Good. Now you got us also with you to support you, encourage you with this new journey on entrepreneurship. So thank you so much for joining. We will enter into the class. So this whole session is platform based. So how many of you have registered for this program and how many of you have come here and registered? How many of you already registered and came here? Everybody? Is there any spot registrations? No spot registrations, right? It is more important. Spot registrations. Okay. So in that, how many are students? 4 students, 3 students, 2 students, 3. Raise your hands properly. So volunteers, could you please take their names and email IDs? Okay. So, so this 5-day session is planned in a way like day 1 is more about problem identification. Okay. So why I told this as a platform driven is like this year Ministry of Education has taken a challenge of empowering the students in artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is everything today, right? We all are using AI, right? I'm using AI from day in and day out. You all are using it, right? Is there anyone who says no for AI? Then we are happy. So we have identified AICT is doing this program for 8 years. And we have identified when the students are in the journey of developing a project, they are like having few challenges in few places. And let us overcome that. The few challenges is consuming more of their productivity time. Number one is curating the statements on the pitch decks. You know what is pitch deck? Pitch deck is nothing, PowerPoint presentation. PowerPoint presentation, we all know PowerPoint presentation. PPTs, okay? So the PowerPoint presentation which you submit for the projects is PPT presentation. But when you submit for a startup pitch, it is called as pitch deck. Any doubts? We want this. If you're not understanding any of the terms I tell, you can stop me there and you can ask me. Deal? Till my 18 years, I don't even speak in English. Okay? So somewhere, somehow, I started asking wrong questions. I'm here today. And I also want you all to be more successful than me. And this all happens only after you start asking questions. So if you're not understanding any terms, it's okay. Ask us. I'm here to explain you that. Okay? Please don't leave the room with the questions. Don't leave the room with the doubts. You're with me? Sure? Thank you so much. So pitch deck. So while developing the pitch deck, we will have minimum 10 to 12 slides. So when students are curating this pitch deck, they are putting more time to identify the grammatical mistakes in this. How exactly the statement is this? Just copy paste from the chat GPT is a quick thing, but still, which is the right statement? So that is where like Wadhwani Foundation has come up with a beautiful activity on the portal, which like Ministry of Education is happy to integrate in their Smart India Hackathon boot camps. Now what are we going to do is like the complete 4 days. 5th day is complete your presentation. You are aware of it? 5th day is your day. We will present, we will listen. So 4 days of learning is completely on the portal. So you will be with your team members. You will be discussing. You will just give inputs and will create the deck for you. Our portal will create the PPT. How many of you are happy for this? Biggest work is done. Okay. So your deck is already there on the portal. Final day, you just come, present it and you can leave. Scoring will also be done on the portal. So to do this, to bring you all inside the portal, we need to send you the invite. So the first check is like, you must have registered with the Gmail ID or your college ID, right? Could you please quickly check your emails, whether you have received an email from Wadhwani Foundation? Is there anyone here who have already participated in Wadhwani's portal programs? No, right? If it is that, we need to give another email ID, nothing else. No one. Yes, no. You got it? You didn't get it? How many of you here have laptops? Okay. You have it or you don't? You got the mail or you didn't get the mail? How many of you got it? Okay. Volunteers who have the name list of the participants. Okay. So whoever has got the mail, could you please put a small tick mark towards it? You need to go. So whoever got the mail, please raise your hands. Yes. So when they come close to you, please raise your hands and give your names. Slides, please. Where is the deck actually? So this is the plan for day 1, and we'll be having our central inauguration in the afternoon, and initially we will be starting with the portal introduction, and also you will be learning about design thinking. How many of you here know about design thinking? Part of our syllabus. Good. So many of you don't know what is design thinking. Then we are going to have fun. Yes. So finally, we will be starting our portal activity with problem identification. Are you all ready? Yes. Are you all ready? So this has all been proven that the final year projects have become real startups today. So during the October, I'm from Tamil Nadu, I'm from Chennai. So Tamil Nadu organized a beautiful program for startups. It's a startup, global startup summit, global startup summit in Coimbatore. So that is one of the, I would say it's country's biggest event for startups, investors, ecosystems. Ecosystems is like incubation centers, and also the ministry entities who are working on the startup ecosystem. That is kind of a very big program. So it happened for 2 days. I had nothing to do there, but still I went, and then I felt like good I went there. So 2 days I was witnessing students like you who've been running and coming to me. Ma'am, you remember I was part of that boot camp. Ma'am, you remember I was part of this boot camp. So that is where like we witnessed lot of startups, right? Starting from chocolates to helicopter. So a startup, a student like you who've been a part of the Smart India Hackathon, he came up with a branding chocolate. So he's manufacturing chocolates. He's manufacturing gummies, and he's manufacturing chocolates on which it will have the brand of the company. So that is his startup. So he's been promoting this left, right, and his company name is Popeyes. He ran and came to us, and I was like excited seeing like a chocolate could be taken to Pan India. He's also part of Smart India Hackathon. And when we were entering this GSS, we could see a helicopter standing. Everyone, that is the attraction of the summit. Everyone was taking photos around it. So second day, even I took photos around the helicopter because I got excited seeing a helicopter close to us. So we took photos, and second day evening I was about to leave, and I saw 3 boys running to me. Ma'am, you remember me? Then I asked like where we met. He said like, ma'am, we were part of this Trichy Smart India Hackathon IDE Bootcamp. Okay. And this is our helicopter. So just imagine. Then they gave me a celebrity feel, and I've been crowded by like 25 people, and they started taking like videos asking me like, what is your experience seeing this helicopter? And I was like moved around. What we did is just a 5-day boot camp. But what they did after the boot camp, they took it as a culture. They started working on it continuously, and they made it realistic. Today they have a EV helicopter, and they claim to say that they are going to give this to aviation training institutes. Aviation training institutes today are spending 2,500 rupees per student to use that plane or a helicopter for like one trial, and they have reduced it to 4 rupees. Where is 2,500? Where is 4 rupees? Because they have come up with an alternative solution of EV. EV is already existing. We know EV could be used in automobile. They have used in the aviation industry. And aviation industry, they have took it to the training. Very easy to penetrate into the market. So they have got to understand who is their early adapter is the training institutions. Simple. So that is the impact like a Smart India Hackathon's IDE Bootcamp can give you. So our request is like this 4 days, you will learn so many things, new terms. So please stop me and ask me wherever you have doubts, but take it back to your classroom. Hereafter, you will do your mini projects, main projects, use this. So that is where we are going to preach you design thinking. So all my sessions will be more with examples, and these examples, maximum it will be from my products. So I've been trained on design thinking by Harvard University. Then fortunately, I joined my MBA program, which is a 2 years of design thinking, MBA in innovation, entrepreneurship and venture development. And then happily, fortunately, unfortunately, I'm a gold medal in that. So post that, I started preaching design thinking. So whatever the products I've been developing today with my company, it's all with design thinking. So I've brought in like few examples for you to teach you, preach you design thinking with that. You are just going to copy paste with your projects. Done? You all are with me? Yes. So this bootcamp has been planned in a way to move your final year projects into a startup. So what is creativity? Now I'll stand here. I need to hear your answers from there. What is creativity? Louder, we don't have time. We need to register in the portal. We need to start our venture activity in the portal. Quick answers. What is creativity? Thank you so much. Yes. Unique ideas, good. Answers from the last row.
Ma'am, bring
or I would need to shift you all to the first row. First rows are free. Of course, we have 15 seats here. Yes, answer from the last row. Louder.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Bring something new to the table.
Bring something new. Yes, then. Answers from the last row. You can take the mic to the last row directly. I'll come there and ask. Yes, what is creativity?
Ma'am, to make something unique.
Who is that? Yeah, to make something unique. Thank you. Then what is invention? Yeah, please. Take the honor. What is invention?
To innovate new idea.
To innovate new ideas. Invent new ideas. Okay. Any other answers? I think the girls wants to tell something. Yeah. Yes, please. Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Yes. Invention.
To invent something new.
That he gave that answer. Invention. Creativity is new idea. Creating something new. Fine. Invention. Apart from inventing, what it is? My focus is on the last row now. Good. So creativity is something like you have some idea in your mind, some idea on the mind, some idea on the paper. It is just only on the paper. Now tell me what will be the invention? You are applying it. You are making it as a tangible project which you can touch, you can feel, you can see their function. Then what is innovation? Now we know what is invention. Then what is innovation? Good. Enhancing the existing invention. Then okay, the idea that has not been used before, I'm using it. Okay, good, fine. Enhancing it. Any other answers? Okay. We all together making biryani. Okay, we are starting a biryani store. We are making biryani. Okay, how much it would cost us to make? How much? Per kg. Oh, you people are very smart. How many biryanis? Okay, per kg of biryani, which how many people can eat? Oh, very smart. Oh, I get these many answers for biryani. Okay, how many people can eat? 6 to 7 people. Okay. So being the biryani store owner, you will give this 1 kg biryani to 6 people or 7 people? Very kind people. Which is profitable, 6 or 7? 6. Whoever said 7 is all running social entrepreneurship companies. Okay, so 6 people. Now, to make this biryani for 6 people, how much you would have spent? 800? Give some round number. I'm bad in max. 1,000? 1,200 we will keep. It will be easy for me to divide. Now you are going to, so the making cost for single biryani is 200 then. Hey, come on. Okay, single biryani making cost is 50 rupees. You accept it or not? No, how much? Minimum 100 rupees to make one biryani. 80, 90. Oh ho. Now I got it. Where am I? To make single plate of biryani, it will not cost more than 50 rupees. Okay. Okay. For me, you accept it as 50 rupees. Okay. At least in Tamil Nadu, it is 50 rupees. I'll do a survey in Andaman how much it is costing. 100, 200. We will come to that. Okay. Now making cost of a biryani is 50 rupees and transportation, packing, everything to some 20 rupees. We will have it as 70. Now you accept it. Thank you so much. For how much you will sell it? 150. You're making it for 70, 80 rupees. Why are you selling it for 150, 200 rupees? Huh? What happens if you get a profit? You earn money, then you can reinvest. Good, then you can reinvest even if you make that 80 rupees also, right? That will be less investment. Oh, okay. You can improve the biryani quality. So the first biryani which you are making is not going to be in good quality. Okay. Okay, we can improve the quality. Then we can cut out the, good. We can automate so that we can cut out the liabilities. Good. We can have more types of biryani. So you can do R&D. Then, so just making a, yes please. Motivation to make more biryanis. More outlets. Good. Very good. So we will have a motivation to make more biryanis, more outlets. Okay. To do more digital marketing. Got it? So if I'm making a biryani for 50 rupees and other additional cost, it is 70, 80 rupees. And if I'm selling it for again 70 and 80 rupees, I'll not be thinking about scaling up. I'll definitely make another plate of biryani with that 80 rupees. Definitely that is possible, right? But I will not have an opportunity of scaling it up with new innovation, R&D, different biryani types, new branches, right? So what motivates us? Profit, not money. The profit you make from that first initiative. So creativity is something, the idea you have in your mind, and then you are giving a life, that is invention, and you need to sell that invention. Only then you will get motivated to do more. That is innovation. Yes, the earlier definition is bringing enhancement to the, giving life, giving enhancement to the invention, adding new features was innovation. But the new definition for innovation is commercial benefit. Only that motivates us. Okay, we can give you prize money. We can just give you certificates, cup, doll. But you get more motivated when you get, because you can reinvest in your projects. So that is the first understanding we are getting here. So creativity is all about just the thought process, the idea, and invention is about like how are we going to make it as a product which you can touch, feel, see. That is all your final year, third year projects. And then I'm going to make this as a final product which will have that aesthetic look. We are coming up with a helmet. That helmet has lot of sensors. and this helmet is made by your friend sitting with you in the table. Okay, and this helmet is having all lot of wires, sensors is being seen, and your friend, this is made by your friend. Will you use it? Yes, very good friend. Okay, and this, you're wearing this helmet under the rain. Now will you use it? Louder please. You got it? So though he or she is your friend who made it, what you will expect from it? Safety, quality, durability. And if a friend is giving you for free, then you will not look for aesthetic. And if he is asking you 500 rupees, now what all you will ask in that? Simple. So the project is different from product. Product is sellable. Project is experimentable. Projects we make to experiment it. So projects will have the wires, sensors, everything seen. Let's say this helmet, it will have all the sensors connected with the wires. And if you open the outer casing, you will be able to see all the wires. And if I take this as a product, what it has to be? The same sensors will be there. Wire connections will be there. But what they would have done? Printed circuit board. Got it? Yes, no. Yes, no. You got it? So that is the biggest thing we've been seeing as a challenge with the students. They are building projects and they are expecting us to sell that in the market. That is not possible. It has to be a innovation. So from invention, after experimenting it, you need to take it to the next level of making that as a product which is sellable, for which people will pay it. It has to be minimum lovable product, minimum sellable product. Only then that is a good product. Only then your project cycle is complete. That is called innovation, because people will pay only for that. Yes. So a quick example is creativity is like I want something to wash, some technology to wash. Invention is like mechanical, electrical, electronics. Good. And what you're seeing on the innovation side, why these many products? Why these many products? Could you please cut down my video from that? Yeah, why these many products? Sorry. Improved version. Why? Why did we improve? Okay. Accessibility, usability. Good. Comfort. Time. Consumes less time. Yes, sir. Space. Okay. Who asked for it? Okay. Who asked for it? Thanks for the answer. Louder please. Who asked for it? Customers. Who are the customers? Consumers. Oh, very brilliant. Consumers. Okay. Who are the consumers at your home? Yourself? Yes. So, creativity is just the idea. Invention is like what technology you are going to use to invent it. Innovation is according to the requirement of the consumer. It keep changes. So now, initially, I had the first washing machine at my home when I was in my 6th grade, and that is in 1996. Okay, I'm a boomer generation. So 96, the first washing machine came to my home. We didn't have space for it. My father had it in the bathroom for some time. So my mother started scolding him. Then brilliantly he had it on the balcony for some time. So very talented guy. Anyways, he has to take all the cloth to the terrace. So he put it on the terrace for some time. Okay, so we didn't have space for it. Today when we are building a house, we have exclusive space for it, right? So people started asking for like new types of machine. Initially we had that one single drum washing machine, which is a mechanical machine. Just put the cloth inside, it will wash it. You will get a beep sound, go remove all the wet cloth and go dry it out. So when you remove the wet cloth, the water will be drooping down. So then what we asked, could we have a dryer? They gave us 2 drums. One for washing and one for drying. Superb. So every time there is a beep sound, now I need to remove all this wet cloth and put it into the dryer. Then what consumer asked? Everything together. Very tough to remove this and put it here. So now it washes and then it dries. And then what we asked? Automated, semi-automated. Very good. Front load, top load. Now what we are asking? Iron, folding. Better leave it in the wardrobe. Yeah, are we asking or not? Now my dear students, you tell me like whether this is possible or not. Possible, right? We can have a robotic arm. Okay. So if we all together, we are going to make that washing machine which will have this robotic arms. So now what it will do? It will wash, dry, removes, and then you can have a suction table for ironing. Then you can have this tiny skids you would see in the reels, right? So you can have some metal plates which will fold, and then slowly the robotic arm can move and go. Put it in our wardrobe. How many of you want this machine? Nammala pandrom veetla. How many of you teachers here? How many teachers do we have in this floor? Oh, you are a teacher, ma'am? You look like a student, ma'am. Okay, we have only 4 or 5 teachers. Okay, teachers, you tell me like how many of you want this mission? Faculties in this room? Nobody. To whom then we will go and sell it? Okay. We will sell this machine outside Andaman. Now tell me like this one-stop laundry solution. How much it would cost us to make? How much it would cost us to make? Louder. 25,000. Good. No. If you say no, you need to give me the next number. How much it would cost to make that machine? Forget about R&D, setting up the factory and all. 5 to 6 lakhs to make one machine. To make one machine. Around a lakh. Anybody else? Only 2 teams are going to make it. Other teams, you're going to watch them making it? Or you're going to buy from them? Buy from them. Smart. Okay. So 25,000, 1 lakh. Others, give me some 2-3 numbers. How many of you say 25,000? Only this team. 1 lakh. How many of you say it would cost 1 lakh? Okay. Now how much consumer will spend for buying it? How much? How much consumer will pay? Making cost is 1 lakh and you will sell it for 50 to 60,000. Future of India. That way they have decided not to make, to purchase. Good. So now you got to understand the consumer mindset is to buy the machine only for 50 to 60,000. Yes. Then what must be our making cost? 25%. I am bad in finance. I am bad in everything actually. I am bad in everything. I am bad in finance. So for me, 25% is making cost and 75% is rest of dynamics. Make sure like you are giving me the profit also. This is how I am running the company for last 10 years. So simple. 25%. I'll tell 25% make the machine. So they will say like with this technology, that technology, bring the technology. So do whatever you want. So if we are going to sell this machine for 50,000, 60,000 rupees, what must be the making cost? 10 to 15,000 rupees. So that must be the making cost. Only then we will be able to make it profitable for us. So now the challenge for you is not just to make that one-stop laundry machine, making that laundry machine at the cost of 10 to 15 rupees. Only then you will be able to sell this product successfully. I never been a technical person in my organization. I have always been a sales girl. So being a sales girl, I know how much my consumer would pay for it. My customer will pay for it. So it's very simple. I go back to my team. I tell them like, we want this at this cost. And my R&D team, I have 8 people in my R&D, very brilliant, doctorates in multiple industries, biotechnology. I run a medical devices company. So R&D, they are doctorates in biotechnology, biochemical, moleculars, that does this and everything. Very, very brilliant 8 people. Opening their eyes, they say like, Anbu, we have come up with an exciting innovation and no one has done this in the market. Why no one has done in the market? There is no need. That is the first thing will come to my mind. Maybe it could be like no one had think about it. But being a sales girl, what comes in my mind is like, no one needs it. So this is how we redesign the products. So the first thing we will understand is like, technology can't drive our innovation. Only the requirement need of the consumer, the market pattern can drive the innovation. Your consumer needs it. Your consumer wants it. Your consumer is asking for it. And also they are giving you the hint of what? Hint of what? For how much they will buy it. Only with that you need to decide which technology is going to work for it. Got it? Yes. So basically, you all are going to work with market leaders. You are going to have your own startups. Could be any one of this. What else we will do? Must be any one in this, right? You will work for a market leader or you will start your own startup. Is there any other plan? Is there any other plan after this? Right? Thank you so much. When I was doing my engineering, we had the third plan, getting married. Thinking like after marriage, life is done. Only that after that we got to understand like after marriage we will have that biggest thirst of doing something. So we need to get into a market leader working for them, or we will become a startup. So anything you do, you will be following one of these 4 innovation strategies. First is like proactive innovation strategy. I have taken EV industry as an example. So first is a proactive innovation strategy, something like Apple mobile phones. Why they are market leaders? Why Apple is market leader? Security features, very good. How come they give the security features? Because of their OS? So their iOS is a monopoly. No one else is using their operating system. Good. So same way in EVs, Royal Enfield is waiting for the market. Very soon I was expecting their bike to be launched this month. So it is again a delay. Let's see. So Royal Enfield is coming up with a massive design, overcoming all the challenges that is there in the existing EVs. You need to go and explore. I'm not a technical person to talk about it, but I know one thing. I work with them. So I know one thing, like they have almost overcome with all the challenges that is there in the existing EVs. And now we will move to the active innovation strategy. Samsung. We all know Apple and Samsung are the market leaders. How Samsung is different from others in the Android? How? Very good. New features. Variety of mobile phones at different cost for everyone. Yes? Yes, no? Thank you so much. So they are the market leaders because of their offerings. They could address every common individual's need. So that is where they follow active innovation strategy. So this is a crowded market where you have like a lot of people in this offering the same type of product in the market, but in that they will be a market leader where you have this EV TVS scooters and then the Hero Motor Corporation scooters. So next we will move to the reactive innovation strategy. Reactive innovation strategy is what even our company follows, the safe game. So when it comes to innovation, there are like very simple 3 types of innovation. Disruptive innovation. You heard of this term? Disruptive innovation. A big change in the product. You would have not had that product earlier. Could you name me anyone? The problem would have been there. And this is the first time this product is there and it is not there earlier. GPay. GPay. How many of you are using GPay? Why you all are staring at me? GPay is a new technology, right? In your family, you were the first to use that, right? You or your parents? Parents, very good. In my family and all, my kids started using first. They were the one first instituting me to do GPay to their school activities for their movie date and all. So movie date, we need to send the money to their friends, so they will book the tickets. So this is how they introduced to a lot of things. So GPay. So now we will talk about GPay later. Disruptive innovation is like a complete change in the process from a traditional process. Maybe like demonetization. Test was that for longer period. Test was, you heard about test? Test is the first, test is nothing, the Google's payment gateway. So test is the first product, but people didn't use it. It was there in 2016-17 itself, but people didn't use it. When we started using it? COVID? Before COVID, something happened. Demonetization. So a big power has to tell us to shift to this digital currency. Now, first is disruptive, complete change. Second is low cost change. Third is no cost change. So in the market, I have 17 years of experience. What I have seen is like disruptive technology will not work. You need to have a power that has to go and tell you need to do this, then people will adapt it. When we all started wearing mask? During COVID. Immediately when there are like news announcements saying like if you wear mask, you will be safe from COVID, you started using it, or when there is a government rule like if you're not wearing mask, you will be quarantined. When you started using mask? After the news? After the rule? After the news or after the rule? After that order, right? So there must be a big power that has to come in to bring this disruptive change. Or it has to be really a disruptive innovation. People must be waiting for it, and you are coming and you are giving it and they need to accept it. So very few innovations could do that. And next thing is the low cost change. Low cost change is like I'm using a mobile phone, and from my mobile phone we are shifting to smartphones. I was using a button phone, and slowly they brought in a bigger screen in it, and slowly they came up with the smartphones. So when the smartphones came into the market, initially I was using a button phone. Could you name the cost? Can you tell the cost? 1,500, 3,000, 5,000 is the expensive model. Okay. And smartphones came in. What was the starting cost? Starting 35,000, 40,000 initially. So people said like we don't want. And slowly what they did? They started bringing in the smartphones for less than 10,000. So people started using it. That is called low cost change. Low cost. Okay, I'm paying 5,000 for a mobile phone now. Paying 7,000 to 10,000. Okay, because this is giving me more features. This is low cost change. And people always prefer for no cost change. No cost change. I'll take you through an example also. So for example, have you seen this scooters having their petrol tank caps under the seat? Every time you go to the bunk, initially it was you have not seen? Seen, not seen. Seen. Every time I go to the bunk, I need to lift my seat and then I need to open the cap. Now TVS has come up with TVS is the first company to come up with a solution for it. So they shifted the tank cap to the back. Good. Now the cost of TVS scooter is, let's say, 65,000 rupees. How much they would have spent? Someone who spoke about R&D here. How much they would have spent on the R&D? Yeah, thank you so much. How much they would have spent on the R&D? Not much. How much they would spend on the R&D? Okay. So my belief, they would have spent at least minimum 1 crore for their employees itself. Okay. and then design part, testing part, validation part, and most importantly, license part. License, you need to take new license for it. So now this change is there. They have come up with a successful model. Now, could I sell this product for 80,000? The earlier scooty is Jupiter, I guess. Jupiter is the first buy scooter. So Jupiter is 65,000. Now the cap is being shifted to the, just shifted outside. Could I sell this product for Jupiter for 80,000? No way. Again, that has been sold for 65 only. This is a case study for no cost change. People didn't ask for it. Jupiter felt like they want to bring a change in this, but where they have addressed this cost, cost of this R&D, because everything got shifted. This is not a simple change for TVS. Their R&D. You just imagine the casing, the bike casing, right? So they need to change that mold. The single part mold cost would be 1 lakh to 2 lakh rupees. They need to change the complete mold for each and every part of the bike. And the complete engineering design is changed. Their compliance is changed. The license they have got is changed. So it is going to cost them so much on this. So now what they would have done is like, they have taken a patent for it. And for 10 years, no other company can bring this. So for 10 years, Jupiter was the market leader. So the cost of the bike is only 65,000. But number of sales increase. The first learning you're taking here is like, though you can spend for R&D, yes, even I'm spending for my R&D, I'm spending for my drug control licenses. I can't enforce that, I can't bring that inside my unit economics. Unit economics means cost of single product, cost of this single mic. To make this mic, I would have R&D team, HR team, purchase team, everything I'm spending for them. I can't bring every cost into this unit mic. End of the day, I can sell this mic only for 400 rupees or 500 rupees. So since I'm spending so much for the R&D, I can't sell this product for 1,500 rupees. What you will say if I sell it for 1,500 rupees? What you will say? I don't want. Simple. I'll not buy it. So that is the first learning you need to have. So cost of the product is completely depends upon your market research. We will have clarity first itself. So reactive innovation strategy is like, you heard of this Vivo waterfall model, Samsung Edge model. So Samsung Edge model is launched in 2012 and they were waiting for Vivo was waiting for this particular model to get hit in the market. So when Samsung launched this product, it had a big hit in the market. People started buying it. But the sales started dropping in 3 months because of the maintenance cost. Because once you drop the phone, you will have crack on the screen. Till that, we were spending only 1,500 rupees to replace the screen. And in 2012, when those Edge phones were introduced, to replace this Edge screens, it is 17,000 rupees. So the sales started dropping down. Now, Samsung wants to overcome this problem. If you are a strategist in Samsung, what you would have done to address this problem? What you will do? Oh, you think, yes? Okay, better screen guard. Then you are adding cost to Samsung. Yes, sir. Free services for 1 or 2 years. Very good. Again, adding cost to Samsung. Yes. So you know what Samsung did? They didn't change any of the features. They launched plain screens. S series also started having the plain screens and Edge screens. The cost of replacement is 17,000. Now you decide whether you want to buy Edge screens if you have the affordability to replace it for 17,000 if it get cracks, or buy the plain screen for S series features. That is the call of the strategist. You will not believe it. S8 had glass panel at the back also. If you drop it, screen is also gone, the back case is also gone. Screen is 17,000, back case is also 17,000. They did it. And also they introduced the plain screens. So that is where the plain screen started hitting the market. So this is how companies will strategize. Now what Vivo did is, Vivo was waiting for this H model to get hit in the market. Once they got to understand this is getting hit in the market, they launched this waterfall model at a very low cost. Samsung S series was started with 65,000 and they offered it at 30,000. So Vivo offered this waterfall H model at 35,000, 35,000, and this is called reactive innovation strategy. I told you, like, we also follow reactive innovation strategy because this is a safe game. You already know there is market. So what I do is, like, as I told you, I am a sales girl. So I go for conferences. I look into the products that is, yes. Oh, okay.
There is a car blocking the entire traffic, K6685. If the owner of the car is sitting inside the conference hall, please remove the car from the, K6685 inside the college campus. No, K6685.
Okay, so where we were? My reactive strategy. So I go for conferences. So that way it is 2016, 17. I was there in a orthopedician conference. So I could see lot of orthopedician surgeons were like standing in a Johnson & Johnson stall. And this stall had that one particular product. It's a oxidized wipes. And this oxidized wipes is nothing. It's just a cotton wipe that is used in the surgeries. So these doctors were more excited about this product and I was like very curious to know what it is about. So I took a sample of this product paying 2,300 rupees from that stall. And I went to my team and I told them, like, this attracted orthopedicians. They said this is a process from Australia. Johnson and I told you, right? My 8 people, R&D people, they are too brilliant. They seeing the product, they were giving me all the stories. And this is a product from Australia and Johnson & Johnson is not making this. They are procuring it from Australia and they are selling it here. This is nothing. It's a oxidized wipe. It's a silk wipe. So it is used in the surgeries to arrest the blood immediately. As soon as they cut the skin, the blood oozes out. They need to arrest the blood first. Only then they will be able to start the procedure. So for this, they use this oxidized wipes. So the regular cottons we use will leave residues, fiber residues. So this will not leave any residue. Also, this is more effective and that's the reason the cost of one wipe is around like 2,300 to 2,500 rupees and people are buying it and they were showing interest. I told my people we are making it. They said Johnson & Johnson itself not able to make it. How we will make it? Then why would I need you people? Make it. If you make it, I'll sell it. So I told them they took around like 3.5 years. We didn't do anything. We came up with a glass apparatus. So 300 square feet of space has been given for this, where they made everything with a glass and they came up with this oxidized process. Now, Inderma Medical Devices is my R&D company. So Inderma Medical Devices has done something more successful. It doesn't mean like Johnson & Johnson is not capable of doing it. Johnson & Johnson is the monopoly in this market, where when they are selling this product for 2,500 rupees, there is a market. People are buying it. Then why would they manufacture it? But a small player like us, seeing this crowd for this 2,500, why don't we come up with something? So that is where we came up with a new process for Made in India process for it. And we came up with a process to manufacture this wipe at 150 rupees. Just 150 rupees is the manufacturing cost. And the selling cost, the MRP is 550 rupees. We are not competitors for Johnson & Johnson. Now that is there in the market, we have transferred this technology to 11 companies who are producing this across the country, but we are not competitors for Johnson & Johnson because the brand is trust heavy. Doctors who are buying Johnson & Johnson, till today they are buying Johnson & Johnson. But the surgeries which didn't have a leverage of using these wipes are using our products. Simple. This is reactive innovation strategy, where I got to understand there is a market for this, and now why we not come up with the process. That's it. So now what won here? The market research, the observation in that conference, or the technology what we have developed? Answers please. Which one is upper hand here? The observation by a salesperson or the technology from the R&D? Observation from the conference gave the opportunity for the R&D to deliver their expertise. But what is happening today is like we are just delivering our expertise, expecting the market to buy it, but market is not buying it. Why? Why? We miss to analyze whether the market needs it or not. We can make biryanis, provided who will buy that biryani? Who will buy biryani? Huh? Louder, who will buy biryani from us? Those who want to eat. Of course, it is going to be a big number. Provided this guy must be hungry. Provided this guy must love biryani. Provided he must not see any big brands that is selling biryani before coming to our store. These many things are there. After seeing this, we need to decide whether I'm going to start a biryani store here or not. We should not start a store since we are good in making biryani. That is what happening in the startup ecosystem today. Since they are good in making biryani, they are making biryani, not even understanding whether people would buy it. Whether is there anyone else making the same biryani at a lower cost, or is there any other big brand selling the same biryani? If you miss to see this all, then what happens to our biryani? Every day our meal will be the biryani we cooked. So this is the basic understanding we need to have. So the last deck, please. The last strategy is passive innovation strategy. Passive innovation strategy is like Nokia is the best example. In mobile phone industry, they got declined, and then they started. They missed to catch this smartphone disruption, right? So there was a disruption happened with a smartphone. Nokia missed it, and then they caught it with their Microsoft OS, believing like we all are using Microsoft in our laptops. Why not in the mobile phones? But what we said we don't want. Again, they got declined in the market, and they came back to the market with Android now. Yes. So that is called passive innovation. Though you get failed, coming back with the different technology. That is what happened with the Honda Activa in EV. So what they did is like they came up with the battery as a subscription model. So battery as a service. So where you can go to a store, you can swap the batteries, paying them monthly subscription. But it didn't work in the market. So now what they did, they went back, they redesigned their scooters where it is a regular scooter which could be charged. So this is where like they declined first, and again they came back with a new solution. So this could also happen. So this is all going to cost them twice the R&D, but still it will not be included in their unit economics, the unit product cost. So the first thing you are understanding here is like it is not necessary every time you need to have a disruptive new technology to the market. So here you are seeing two oceans in front of you, the red ocean and blue ocean. Imagine yourself as scuba divers, scuba diving. People who are using mobile phone, now I'll come there and I'll pluck your mobile phones from you, and you will get it only on the 5th day. Someone is having the mobile phone in your hand, then it means like I can pluck from him. Get the phone. Your friends are not helping you. Yes. So you're seeing two oceans in front of you, the red ocean and the blue ocean. Now imagine yourself as scuba divers. You have scuba diving here, right? So you are seeing two. How many of you love scuba diving? Okay, only less. Okay. So now you're ready with your fins, booties, yatak and everything. Now you're going to take the first jump inside. You're seeing red ocean and blue ocean. Blue ocean is clear, safe. Red ocean, you have sharks. Which side of the ocean you will jump? Blue. Why? Safe. How many of you will jump inside the red ocean? Risk, rusk. No one? Ah, good. Yeah, I love girls here. Let's see how responsive the boys are. You're not answering. What will I do? Especially the boys at the back. They are in their own world. Don't worry. We know how to make you all participate. So now, why we will not jump into the red ocean? Why you both will jump into the red ocean? At least you know where the risk is. Good. Okay, you move forward. Good. Very good. So, others, whoever raised your hand for blue ocean. Why blue ocean? Sorry? Safe. Okay, good. So now, there were many people who didn't raise hands when I asked you for whether you are going to jump inside the blue ocean or red ocean, what it means. We'll be waiting there. Why to jump? Yes, of course. Why to start the startup? So it is you got it, sir. Yes. So you all are like me, whoever waited. So it could be one reason why should I jump. This is not my call, whether I like it or not. Other thing is very interesting. I'll wait for who is coming back. Then I'll decide which side to jump. So see this as a ocean. See this red and blue. See as a market. See this ocean as a market. So blue ocean is a fresh market. And red ocean is a competitive market. Swiggy, Zomato, what is popular here? Swiggy is popular. So, but who came first in the market? Zomato came first in the market. So, Zomato started this aggregator business model first. Aggregator means middleman business. Lobbyist, who is connecting the eaters and eateries. So, now Zomato jumped into the blue ocean, started this food delivery business first. Seeing this, Swiggy is excited. They jumped into the blue ocean and made this blue ocean red. Now the sharks are Swiggy and Zomato. What happened to the other small fishes in that ocean? Acquired. Could you name few fishes that has been acquired by Zomato? I don't know Andaman market. You people will only know this. Yes? Food Panda. You had Food Panda. No, you didn't have. Sorry. That is all Tamil Nadu market. So we had few delivery partners like Food Panda, and even Uber Eats has been in a shift. So best example is Food Panda. So they started very good in Tamil Nadu market, but it has been acquired by Zomato. So this is red ocean and blue ocean. So it is not necessary you need to come up with a new product, new technology for new market. It could also be a product that is already existing in a market, but you can have a small tweak in it. It could be, as I told you, it could be a reactive innovation strategy where you are reducing the cost of the product or you are reducing the size of the product. So it could be anything. Okay. So when vacuum cleaners first came in the market, it was so big. Then slowly, it is all handy. So the first market leader is Eureka Forbes and now Dyson. So you can also reduce the size, portability. It is not necessary. It has to be cost every time. It can also be the portability. So when you are exploring about the new product development, new project development, when you are exploring the problem identification, it is not necessary you need to identify something that is not addressed. You can also identify something that is addressed. It is not having a proper solution. You all are with me? Yes? I know you all are hungry. No other go. We need to wait for them to tell us that lunch is ready. Till that you listen to me. So, these are few reasons for innovation fail. We will see with examples. Okay, the first one is, sorry, I don't think you'll be able to read it. I'll explain you. So this is a VR gadget that is used in the shop floor. Okay, you heard of this? The VR gadgets that is now used in the shop floors for putting nut, bolt and all. Yes, no, you heard of it. Okay, so now this got failed. Why? This technology got failed. Where the worker, the labor wearing VR gadget and working in the shop floor got failed. Why? It could be one of these 6 reasons. The major reason, it could be multiple reasons. You can pick the major reason. Yes? The desirability. So they didn't check with their laborers whether they will be comfortable wearing it for more than 5 hours, 6 hours in a day. Because their job role is that, right? So that is the problem. So here is a jumbo vacuum cleaner machine that is used in the shop floors. So why I brought this examples is like, it is not necessary you need to bring in a new full product. It can also be a small technology that can be used in the industries. It can be a simple. How many software students here? Oh, first time I'm meeting a batch without software. CSC, IT, AI. Done. Why you all are sitting in the last row? Oh, it's all your college. So you are taking your last row. We are. Okay. So now, why I was talking about this software? Yes, software AI, ML. Today there is a big need for code optimization. How many of you heard about code ethics, my dear IT students? Code ethics. Code ethics is a 15-year-old concept. And you are asking me what it is. Today we are talking about data ethics. What is data ethics, my dear AI students? You know something? When you are explaining your project during your interviews, there could be a question. What you do for data optimization? And if you are not answering it, you will not get job in the market with the market leaders. You know why? More data you use for the product development, for any SaaS product development, more carbon you are emitting, we don't want you. If you are emitting carbon with your simple coding, I need to pay charges for it. I need to pay billions for it. So we don't want you. A simple concept could ruin your job market. So you need to learn about like carbon footprint. What is code optimization? Code optimization is like every time when you finish your coding, ellame copy paste thane, you all are copy pasting the code, right? Even the copy pasting the code, you need to do a optimization. You must not consume more codes. You must not consume more data, because every time after development, you need to take a backup of it. So you will have minimum 3 backup of your codes, which is consuming more energy, right? More server space, right? And the server rooms are emitting heat, right? And this heat is the carbon footprint. So indirectly you are not indirectly, directly you are emitting carbon. So that is where like you need to learn about code optimization, how to develop a project with minimal codes. You need to know with the minimal data how you can strategize your data sets. So now this bulk vacuum cleaners, it is not used in the factories for the reason like already people, the human power who are cleaning the space were doing it properly. Unwantedly, the company has come up with a technology where they are spending so much for its maintenance. So next innovation. This is a rugged car from Benz. Got failed. Why? Very simple. Benz is known for luxury. Volvo is known for safety. Your answer is right. Safety. BMW is known for sporty. So when I want to buy Benz for luxury, how would I use it for carrying heavy materials? Yes. So wrong brand perception. That is how like Colgate frozen meat got failed. Colgate came up with a new business model of selling frozen meat. People didn't buy it. Why? Because the brand has been registered with the consumers for their toothpaste. So if you see something in the name of Colgate, what is that first thing comes in your mind? The smell and taste of the toothpaste. How we will eat something in that brand. So this is about a machine, let's say the lathe machine that used to scrub the metals. So here is where like we made more of engineering students, so that is the reason we had to bring these examples. So this is a lathe machine. So this is where like a small problem happened is like the positioning of lathe machine has been set in a way like it leaves more dust in the environment. So the company keep changed the lathe machine because it is causing more pollution. But one engineer came in and he just changed the position of the lathe machine. He just changed the position of the lathe machine, and by gravity, this dust started falling down. So this is how like few innovation, unnecessary innovation. So where just changing the position of the machine has addressed the problem. So they have not identified the problem properly. So next thing is more about like data. So here the over engineering a dashboard. So this is for especially for my IT and AI students. End of the day, whatever the data you work, you will give it to us as a dashboard. So over engineered dashboard for a predictive maintenance is not that impactful because the visual indicators are not readable for us. So this I worked with Petroleum Development Oman, and there was a use case. Petroleum Development Oman, my engagement is very simple. They come with a problem statement. We will be sitting and solving it for 2 weeks. Simple. They go back with a solution. They deploy it in their work. So there was a simple problem statement. The dashboards. So the dashboards which the company has internally, people are not able to understand. So very simple. We had to come up with a SOP for font, color, number of components that has to be there in the dashboard. If you ask me if that is a problem, yes, that is a problem. Because over engineering, since you want to position, you will also do it on the final day. If we are not giving this portal to you, what happens with your pitch deck is like, ma'am, we have worked so much, we have put everything on the slide. Over engineering on the slide. So we need to minimize the content, you need to know. So that is what happening in the real world dashboards. So the problem here is like not having an optimization on the resources and time. So we are wasting it. Sorry. It's my I done a mistake. Oh, I have 200 slides. Is it not done? It is not presented. So you were sharing the screen, right? No. Yes. I've given. It is not there. But what is the problem? You can, please. So now, please quickly check your emails. How many of you have got your mails? Yes. Yes, no. Check your spam. You checked. It is not there. You got it. Whoever didn't get it, please check your spam promotion. A volunteer, I asked for the name list. Volunteers, I asked for the name list. Is there any spot registration? How many? I would need that list here. So who had done the spot registration? Registration I'm coming here. So I need clarification on that, please. Kana, there are two ways to register. One, they would have registered first itself when they were in their college or home. Coming here, they will do a registration. So their name must be there in the list. There must be few students who their name will not be there. From after coming here, they would have said like, we have seen this and we have come here. How many are there? 12 members. So what you do, like quickly type in a WhatsApp message and you have my number, right? Send me that immediately. We need to send. Those students will get invite after I send to my team. Send me immediately, Kanna. If possible, put it in the Excel and send whatever it is easy for you. But I need it in 15 minutes. Got it? How many of you are ready to get the mail? Only few. Very good. Wait, we will see. If it is only 2, 3, then it is on track. Others got it. Then you are not raising your hands. How many of you didn't get the mail? We will come back. Okay. So the portal which you are getting the mail from Wadhwani Foundation, right? No reply, Wadhwani Foundation. So a quick run through on who we are. Like what you can expect from this program. This program is not just for the students. We are running this program for faculties as well. And also we are running this program for individual entrepreneurs. Basically, Wadhwani Foundation helps you in empowering the talents who want to start their entrepreneurship. So this portal will have a passion CV which will take a record on your individual interest. And then it will help you to tailor-make your findings, your innovation, your ideology, problem statement you need to identify. My expertise is identifying the problem and opportunity. That's the reason I'm successful in the market with 17 products. So now that no one will be able to hand over you the problems. Problems you need to identify. We can facilitate you to identify the best problem. But when it comes to ideas, when it comes to product, we can help you with your expertise. So you have one problem could have multiple solutions. Yes, no? It can be a mechanical solution, electronic solution, software solution also. Or it can be a solution just talking to them. So now, what is my expertise? Your passion CV will identify that level of intervention is what Wadhwani is doing it. So this program is not just a 5-day bootcamp. As I told you, like this will help you to start your venture, or if someone is having your family business, this will help you to empower that also. And also this helps you in your job market. And of course, the certification you get from Wadhwani is eligible for your higher studies also. When you apply for your higher studies, if you tell them like you are part of the IGNITE program, that definitely adds more value, because this entry is not easy into Wadhwani Foundation. So why college is the best place for starting your business? You can fail fast. And also there are a lot of fundings that is available for college students. I would say Andaman is to explore on it. And so you can be the first person to do it. So in Tamil Nadu, if you go ask any student in 100, if you ask like 1 or 2 student in 100 would got funding. Andaman has not yet started. So it is easy for you to get the fund. Immediately after this program, develop something, pitch for funding, start taking funding, utilize it. If you are not successful, leave it in the college itself and go for work. Or if you want to redesign it and rework. This all trials you can, iterations you can do in your college itself. So college startups have been more successful. You know, Aether Bikes is from college. So I started my first venture when I was in my college. So first venture is not innovation. Those days, who spoke about innovation? I'm very bad in engineering, but I'm good in practicals. Practicals is like I'll make something on my own. And always I have a fear, like I spent this much on my project, who will pay me this back? So my final year project was a RFID. Today RFID is common. 2007 RFID is something. So I went to Coimbatore. A company, engineering project designing company, gave me a project for 10,000 rupees. I bought it and gave. I did my final year project and all. That time we had an industrial visit to PepsiCo. I studied in Madurai. So we had an industrial visit in PepsiCo. So my project, we had 3 people. I'm bad in technology. Other 2 is good in technology, but I'm good in presentation. Presentation is like I'm not good in English presentation. In Tamil, I can present it well those days. So now we went to PepsiCo and I saw this. They were taking us to this stores and all. They are showing us all this inventories and how they record in the notebook and all. So that time there was a guy who was like showing us all this, and he is the plant head. So that time I was asking him, you know, sir, my final year project is to record all this. Then he asked me what you did. I told him all the stories except the technology in that, because I have zero idea about the technology. I told him like we will record this, that, this, and these many data set you can hold in this, and this will show at the gate, and you just need only this small device to scan and do it. So he asked like, what is the technology behind this? Good. My friend was there with me. She is good in technology. I told her talk about the technology. Then he said like, how big your project is, like how big your device is. I showed him that is a box, you know, like how engineering projects will be given, right? It will be kept in a plastic box. So I told him like, this box is this size. Do you think like I'll be able to bring this box to my unit? And we are like clueless. Then he said, PepsiCo is having a CSR activity where we can pay the college students some of amount. So you can, if you are capable of developing this as a product, a minimal size product, we will pay you. Then my friend's friend is a MTech student at the same college. We brought him in and we made him to develop this project, and PepsiCo paid us 25,000 rupees. 2007, 25,000 rupees is a big money. So I spent 10,000 for my project. They gave us 25,000. I told my MTech friend like, I'll give you only 15,000. My sales started there itself. So 10,000 is for the amount we spent. So 15,000, he used it for his final year project, MTech final year project. We gave the project to PepsiCo. So PepsiCo gave us a certificate. I didn't use it for my job, but these people, they used it, they joined IFB with that certificate. With a final year project, industries want it, but we never know like industry would need it. We went for a industry visit. Since something was scribbling me in my mind, I told him like, we have already done something for this. So he initiated, good, we met the plant head. So he initiated the topic, this all happened. But otherwise, the problem statements that is given by Smart India Hackathon is industry problem statements. And if you're picking those problem statements and if you're solving it, and directly industries are seeing your projects. And if these projects are in a value of a product, there is difference between project and product. So if it has a value of a product, then they are going to get it from you, not just the product, and also they might hire you. There is an opportunity. That is what's happening with Smart India Hackathon. So good part is like, Andaman is yet to explore this all. Other states are already there in the competition. You are yet to create that competition. Why not this bunch of like 150 people can be that spark to start? Exciting, right? Interesting. Interesting or not interesting? Grab it. Now it is in your hands. We can facilitate. I can help you anytime. You can stay in touch with me in LinkedIn, in WhatsApp. I can help you right, left, everywhere. But end of the day, who has to put effort? You have to put the effort. Who has to identify the opportunity? You have to identify the opportunity. Who has to explore, like when Smart India Hackathon portal opens for competition? You need to. No one will spoon feed us. So this is what the magics that happens with the campuses. And these are like startups that is started in the colleges. Why not us? So quickly moving towards, I would need the list now. So as I told you, Wadhwani Foundation is giving platform for their students and also for the job seekers, students who want to start their startup, and also it is a platform for who wants to join the job also, because we call it as meta skills. So meta skills is like entrepreneurial skills. The major skill is design thinking. So you will learn about it in the next session. And also researchers are using, and also we are using it for government projects. So Rumesh Wadhwani is the founder of Wadhwani Foundation, and this guy, he is spending 80% of his revenue into this Wadhwani Foundation. We are knowledge partners for AICTE, Ministry of Education, and we don't take any money from anyone. Rumesh Wadhwani is paying all this. So this is the partnership, and this is how Rumesh Wadhwani has started this Wadhwani Foundation to empower the young minds in entrepreneurship, not taking any money from them. So any number of students, people can get empowered using the Wadhwani Foundation. Resource persons like me, we have mentors, we have industry experts. So no one will be asking you for money. You can use our expertise to develop your startups, because this guy is paying for everything. So he is the founder chairman for AI, Symphony AI. Symphony is a very big company in US. Symphony AI, and then other two companies. So he is also into AI life science firm Concert AI, and also Sai group of investments firm. So this is the history behind Wadhwani Foundation. So we are there in 17 countries successfully. And also where you are now in this Ignite Bootcamp is only in the orientation. We have so much to do. So next we will start with the portal registration. So now it's a serious job. Portal registration has to be completed. Kanna, do you have the list? Are you sitting with your groups? So you all are going to do the project together, right? So you have any idea which project you are going to do for this 4 days, or you are yet to explore? Yet to explore? Good, we will explore. Do you have this as Excel? I'm really very sorry. I have to be strict now. Without your emails registered, you will not be able to go for lunch. No other go. It has to be done, because we need to start our venture activity in the portal, but there are like few emails or email IDs are not there. So volunteers, how many volunteers are here? All the volunteers, please come. Please come front. So how many teams are we here? Could we have numbers? 1. Listen, please. We are numbering the teams. Louder. Remember your numbers. Who is 10? Who is 11? You are 10. Who is 11? Please go to your group. Please for some time. Go move to your group. 11. You are 11. Then. Who is 17? Okay. Then. Last rows, please be aware. Who is 20? Team 20, please. Could you please raise your hands? 20. 21. Raise your hands. 22. Who is 20? Who is 21? Could you please stand up with your team? How many are there in your team? Okay. So 2021 is done. 22. Team, raise your hands. 22 team, raise your hands. 23. 24. Remember the team numbers. 24. 25. 25. Only 2? Only 2 in your team? 25, only two in your team? Okay, fine. 26. 26. Okay, 26. Okay, 27. Remember your numbers? How many? 27. Done? 28. Please check. 28. Who is 28? Done? 29. 30. 31. You are with 30. You are 30, right? You are 30. Who is 31 with? 30, please. 31, please raise your hands. 31, raise your hands. That's it. 32. 32. 33. Done, right? Is there anyone left out? You remember numbers, right? So 33. Okay. So now, volunteers, how many of you are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have 11 volunteers. Each one of you take just 3 table. Okay. Quickly check whether they have given their email IDs. You need to have a list, have a paper with you or with your mobile phone. Mobile phone is best. Put it in your WhatsApp. So 1, 2, 3. One of you go. 1, 2, 3. She's coming to you. Where is 1, 2, 3? You're responsible. I can give you only 15 minutes. Please make sure like your email IDs are there in the list. Wait, I'll come back on this. And second person. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Raise your hands. Take a paper. Or you have a list, right? Check all your email IDs. So what is the task is? We need all your email IDs. So the student volunteers are telling that email IDs are not there in the registration list. So I want your email IDs. Without email IDs, we can't send you for lunch. So 1, 2, 3, she's there. What's your name, Kanna? Dipanjali. Dipanjali is there. And yours? Adarsh is there for 4, 5, 6. Who is 4, 5, 6? Thank you. And next? Who is next? Guru. Gurjan is there for 7, 8, 9. Who is 7, 8, 9? Gurjan, please start. 10, 11, 12. What's your name? Dinesh. So Dinesh, 7, 8, 9. You need to catch hold of Dinesh. Without giving your email IDs, you can't move out. I'll check. Manually, I check. Only then you can go for lunch. I'm very sorry. No other go. How much we have done? 7, 8, 9 we have done. 10, 11, 12. Who is there? 10, 11, 12. Mohit. 10, 11, 12. Raise your hands. Yes, Mohit. You can. 10, 11. Where is 12? Okay, okay. Done. Next. 13, 14, 15. Priyansh. Priyansh is here. 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18. Your name, please. Ajit. Aditya. Aditya. What was the number I told? 13, 14, 15. 13, 14, 15. Raise your hands. Then 16, 17, 18. Sorry. 16, 17, 18. Aditya. Catch hold of him. 19, 20, 21. Raise your hands. The people who are going to address the last rows, you will have tough time. They all are sitting clumsy. Don't worry. I'll bring them all front. So 19, 20, 21. Your name? Arya. Aryan. Aryan is coming. So now I want 22, 23, 24. Come out. Come. Come front. 22, 23, 24. Come front. Fast. We don't have time. You're not hungry. Fast, fast. Run, run. What's your name? Jaintu. So come front, come front, come front. Form circles. Form circles. Then we will sit first. Form circles. 22, 23, 20. Kanna? Yeah, come here. First form your circle. I need 22 separately, 23 separately, 24 separately. 22, 23, 24. 22. Now you can go sit in that row. The second row. Go sit there. 22. So we have, who is taking the names? Who is the volunteer? No, I have given a volunteer here. Here he is. Yeah. So 22 is there. 23. 23 here, sit in the sofa. 24 punishment, they will stand for some time. For some time. I am standing from the morning. You will not stand for 15 minutes for me. 26, 25, 26, 27. Come front. Fast, come. Which group you people are? 20. So we will sort it out, sir. No problem. We will do it in the way for others. You send me that also. We will take care. Yes. Now I need 25, 26, 27. Where are they? 25, come. 25, come. Where is 25? 25 minus 10 marks. Where is 25? Where is your team? Volunteers. Okay, who are those volunteers? You, and you. Okay. Kanna, come. 25, come this side. 26. Yeah. You write and you can 25, 26, 27. Yeah, you can stand here. 28. So you all are 28. The whole group is 28. 27, where is 27? 27 is here. 28. You all are same group. 28. Okay, done. So we are just verifying. If you have already given the IDs, then it would not be a problem. 29. 29, form a circle at the last. 29, sit there, form a circle. 30. So volunteers will come to you. We have shortage of volunteers. Yeah. So once she has completed, she will do it for you also. Thank you so much, sir. And also we have 33. 33 is a volunteer group. So not a... 33 we have a... 33. 33. 33, right? So 1, 2, 3 done. 1, 2, 3 done. Volunteer, who is the volunteer? Done? Okay. How many of you have got the mail? You can sit there. You can also sit there. Sit on the dais.
If the mail will come to the group leaders only or the whole?
No. Each one of you will get the mail. Group leaders, we are yet to do. Each one of you will get the mail individually. Each one of you will be creating a profile. So 1, 2, 3. Volunteer, where is the list? Volunteers.
You collect all data and merge it and give it to the web. Okay? Anthony. You are collecting data in Excel sheet now. Share this Excel sheet to others and others you merge it in one and give it to web.
So I have... Do you have my number? I don't have. 994. 830 803.
लैपटॉप ले लो और फिर ये होगा लैपटॉप ले लो शेयर कर लो सबको मर्ज करके
So I would like to share this screen. It's in my part. Yeah. Okay, only one thing I'm sharing and then I'm disconnecting. Where is the meeting? So if you don't mind, could you do this? You close the meeting. You're doing a testing. You'll finish the testing then. So that Google Meet. I close the presentation. The Google Meet. I just made it. So I must go to my email, right?
I have shared the
I need to share only one thing so that they will understand what it is.
I have shared the name with the email ID because
They all didn't get their email. 1 second, you connect me. After that, we will do the testing.
Check. Check.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I'm entire.
Check.
Not this, not the presentation. I just need to show a portal.
Hello.
Entire screen.
Okay, you just want to show a portal, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
It is here. I just need to show this. So, sorry, one last thing I'll do, then we will do the testing. Is that okay? Yeah. Yeah. Yes, quick attention, please. It is not available. It is not. Yes. Attention, please. See, this is the portal, and I have only 2 participants already registered. So we are like around 150. So I got only 2 participants. So only then we will be able to start the activity. So now who is here? Mohammed, Tanzim and Surya. Who are they? What happened to your other team members? So step 1, you will receive a mail. So now many of you have not received your mail. We need to receive the mail first. Only then we will be able to go and log in. So Now volunteers are there around you. Make sure like you're checking your Gmail IDs. So with this, we can go for testing. Is everyone here? Okay. So I'll call out the group numbers and creatively you can mark your presence. Okay. So you can say yay, oh wow, you can stand up and dance. You can sing a song. Quickly, you are going to mark the attendance. Okay. So shall we start? Yes. Group 34. Shall we start? Okay. Group 34, mark your attendance. 34. What are you going to do? You want to do first? So you are 34, 24 or 34? So you are 35 then. Girls, what is your group number? They are also they also claim to say 34. What is special about 34? Yes, volunteers. Who is 34 and who is 35? They say 34. Don't ask them. You read out the name. Okay, we will come back to that. So girls, you are 35. Read out the names in 35. 34 is done. Is that? You have 35? Priyanshu. Priyanshu has to come. Where is Priyanshu? Priyanshu and group. Who is 33? 33. Absent. Volunteers, we are going to mark absent for groups who are not here. Okay. So we will start with 1. Yes, 1. Mark your attendance. Say, that's it. Low score. 2. Group 2. Yeah.
What's your IT?
Yudina?
What's your
Tell
IT?
something.
Office में.
Fast.
46.
Tomorrow we will be doing the same activity. Come up with a plan for it. Okay. Let's see which team is doing best. Yes. So now we are starting with design thinking. So as I told, good. Many of you have not explored about design thinking, right? How many of you know about design thinking? It's very tough to raise your hands or what? You had heavy lunch. You must be feeling sleepy, but no other go. Okay, fine. What is design thinking? Whoever knows about it? Whoever wrote an exam in it? What is design thinking? Yes? Louder.
I'm creating something that defines a product or some substance or thing.
I'm creating a design like a model of that product. Like a model of that product. Making of.
Creating a new templates. New templates. Yes. Which defines a content. Good. Identifying a problem. After that, we are not going to leave you. You have class till 6:30 today. And I'm your only trainer. You need to listen only to me. No other go. Yes. Different. So desirability means what consumer wants. Viability means what can be given. Very good. So we were saying, we saw this washing machine example, right? So consumer wants for easy solutions. So companies like IFB had the feasibility to develop a solution. So they gave us a solution. Good. Now viability is like every solution that is there in a market is affordable for people to buy it. So it is there in the market. We will take few more household works. A dishwasher. So what is the desirability of people? Washing dishes is, come on guys, if you're sleeping, I'll not leave you after 7:30 also. Yes, I know you all are going to stay here. Yes, desirability. Easy to wash dishes. Okay. And now feasibility for the companies like IFB, Samsung. What they gave us? Dish washer. Okay. Viability, it is there in the stores. Is it there in the stores? How many of you have a dishwasher at your home? 1, 2. How many of you have washing machine at home? Why we don't have dishwasher? It has the desirability. It is very tough for people to clean the vessels. And also companies have given you the dishwashers. Why you didn't buy it? Expensive, number 1. It is not cleaning the vessels properly. Yes. People are not aware of it. Yes. It is expensive. It consumes a lot of water. It consumes more power. Then, very good. Thank you so much. Okay. Few of these are myth. It consumes more water. No, it consumes less water compared to washing machine. Electricity, of course, it consumes comparatively equivalent to washing machine. But expensive, there are like machines at the cost of washing machine. But the problem here is like we need to clean it once and we need to arrange it. Yes. So for that second time also I can clean it with the soap solution and again I wash it, the dishes are done. So instead of that I need to clean it once and I need to arrange it. So the process is hectic. Now we together we will come up with a dishwasher. Now it is a dishwasher. So this dishwasher will look like a sink where you can throw the vessels inside. Interesting? So where you can throw the vessels inside the sink. And now it will have a gimbal kind of brush which will go through every nook and corner of the vessels. It will clean it. And again it will clean with the hot water same as now. Now it will have a display that says like your vessels are 99.9% germ free. Okay. So now the sales increases or will not increase. And the cost of this machine is 35,000. That is more important. Right from the morning we were talking about for how much we are going to sell the product. So now it is sellable or not sellable? I would say even after this, it is slightly tough to sell this in the market. Okay. As I told you in the morning, when my father bought the washing machine first time, he kept it in the bathroom, balcony, at last in the terrace, and it took 5-10 years for him to designate a place for it. Dishwashers, if I'm buying it, where I need to keep it? Kitchens. So most of our kitchen are not equipped or not structured in a way to accept a dishwasher, number 1. How many water inlets and water outlets are there in the kitchen? Only one inlet and only one outlet. So where we will go and connect this dishwasher? So this all comes under the viability. Okay. So when we are making a product, when you are looking into the market research, because every time wherever you go sit for this entrepreneurship sessions, they'll say like start with market research. What you will do with the market research? What have to be done? The first thing you need to identify is like whether there is a problem. Second, you will identify whether the people who are having a problem are looking for a solution. Most important. If they are looking for solution, for how much they will buy the solution. These 3 things more important. So now you all started attending my session. The doors are locked. You all have headache now. No other go, you can't go out. Solution number 1. I can give you hot water. Coffee, tea is also fine. Solution number 2. You can go at the back and sleep. Appada. I could see the faces. And solution number 3. Headache tablet. Okay. Which one do you prefer? Simple. Second. But we all know having a tablet will solve the problem. Then why we are not taking tablet? It could have side effect. And you all know 5th day you have a presentation. And I'm going to talk for next 4 days also. No other go. You need to listen to me. And now your headache is there on the 5th day also. First day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day also. Fifth day presentation, we are announcing that the team whichever wins is going to get 1 crore rupees fund. Now you are having headache. Which option you will prefer? No? 3 or 1? Tablet or sleep? Is the tablet or hot water? How many of you say hot water? Oh, you will drink hot water and you will do. How many of you say tablet? So, why? Because the problem is high, the problem is continuous, and now it is affecting my routine. So, when tablet company knows that you will not consume tablet immediately when you have headache, why they are producing it? Have you thought of it? So they are very clear. They know when people consume it. So that is a thought process even we need to have. It doesn't mean like since you have a product, we people will buy it immediately and use it. You need to know when exactly will people buy from you. So it is not just identifying the problem. You need to identify whether are they looking for a solution. If they are looking for a solution, when they will buy it. If they are buying it, how much do they pay it? We need to have a clarity on this. So this is what we are going to solve using design thinking. So design thinking is a 5-stage process. It's a 5-stage process. It's a 5-phase process. You need not need to memorize it. You will learn by end of this session. So it's a 5-phase process. You will first empathize, and then empathizing is nothing. You are going to talk to people, understand from them whether they have a problem. And then you will talk to many number of people, and then you will accumulate all the data, and now you will analyze whether this problem is worth solving. That is second stage, defining. Only then we will come up with the idea. Only then we will make this as a engineering prototype. In industry, we call this as ugly prototype because that is not a sellable product. And then we will test it in the market. So first 2 phases, So first 2 phases, you will be a researcher when you are identifying the problem. And in the last 2 phases, you will be an innovator when you come up with a viable solution. And then at the ideation stage, you will be a designer. So here, it's a video. What is the problem? What happened? What is the mistake she has done? She's out from the petrol bunk. She forgot to close the seat. Morning we were talking about this problem, right? So it's a regular scooty. So that where like we had this petrol tanks under the seat, the cap is under the seat. So every time in the bunk we need to get down, lift the seat, put the fuel, and then put the seat and then move. She forgot to do that. So to solve this problem, So to solve this problem, TVS has used design thinking. How they have used? Yes, external fueling cap. You all know external fueling cap is the solution, but they didn't jump to the solution directly. Could you please share it? Sorry. Yeah, from here. So they didn't jump to the solution directly. They know very well external fuel cap is going to be the challenge. So that is the one best thing industries will do. They know very well what is the solution. We all know the solution, right? It's very tough to have the petrol lift the seat and refuel it every time. So we need to what is the solution? Having a petrol cap outside, tank cap outside. So though they know the solution, they have gone through a research because they need to identify whether people are looking for this solution. whether they will pay extra for this solution. When they got to understand this, they got to understand people want a solution, but they will not pay extra for this solution. So empathize is like they started to understand from the people what are the different problems they have because of lifting the seat when they are refueling it. That is empathy. How they would have done is like they met people at the petrol bank when they are fueling it, and then they spoke to them. They got to understand what are all the functional challenges they are having. So they identified the different people. So we will go deep into it tomorrow. So now I quickly take you through core audience and extended audience. So core audience are the people who have the problem. Extended audience includes the people who pays for the solution, who regulates the solution, who gives the license for the solution, and who influences the user and customer to use and buy the solution. We will go deep into it tomorrow. Okay. So they have identified the audience and they meet them, they spoke with them, they got to understand the challenges. That is called primary data collection because they met them in person. And then after understanding the user, they came up with the identification of what exactly the problem is, what is the desired solution is, what is the frustration they are having. When the frustration is high, it is very easy to sell there. It is very easy to sell there. And also the challenges. So they have listed them all, and this is the end of the second stage. Now we have proof of the problem. First stage is like you will identify the problem. Second stage, you will empathize with the people to give a proof for the problem. And finally, you will do with some analysis with your expertise. At the second stage of design thinking is defining. You will bring the proof for the problem, and then you will iterate. You will come up with ideation with multiple ideas. You will ideate again and again, iteration of ideas. So now you will come up with more number of ideas after identifying the user needs, and then finally you will develop a prototype. So ideation, how might we solve this problem? You will ask this question multiple times and you will come up with the best solution, and then you will build the prototype. Prototype here is like first you will put it on the paper, and then you will have a simulation, and then finally they have done this. When they did this, first what we thought, we will have a cap outside the tank, and from there the next question, how might we going to safeguard this cap? Because until it is under the seat, we don't need a key lock for it. Yes, right? No, because there is a key lock for the seat itself. But when it is outside, this tank cap itself needs a lock. That is additional cost, but people are not ready to pay for this additional feature. So this is how they came up with multiple prototypes. Prototypes also we will get into a deeper session, and then you will test it with the user, where like user tell you like good to go, not good to go. They will suggest you, they will say like no, if tank is here, it is not easy for it. First they had the tank cap at the front, then at the side, at the back. So they had multiple designs and they validated with the user. Now quickly, 5 minutes, I take you through one of my projects. So easy discard is a waste management idea solution by us. So this is nowhere connected to our industry. So I run 3 companies. My first company is into production of personal hygiene products for patients. So we started this company in 2014. We bootstrapped it. What is meant by bootstrapped? Starting with from the scratch. Bootstrap. Starting from the scratch, paying from your pocket. So we paid from our pocket. That is called bootstrapping. So we bootstrapped in 2014 as a personal hygiene product manufacturer. So that is Resources Life Science. And then 2021, we wanted to start this company to start the second company, that is the research and development company, which is Indermo Medical Devices. And my third company is to support you people. So that is a venture studio. So it's a incubation center. It's a private incubation center, Carbon 6 Venture Studio. So we are helping startups who are working on carbon offset solutions. So this project is nowhere connected to us. 2019, what happened? COVID. What you guys were doing? School. Which batch? Okay. 9th standard, 10th. Oh, you didn't write exam. 10th, 12th must have written. 10th you didn't write. Lucky people. So 2019, you were in a different pressure. We were in a ultimate pressure, like we didn't have any income. So though we were into personal hygiene products, we've been awarded by central government for coming up with the first alcohol-free hand sanitizers in 2014. Since it's alcohol-free, we were not able to sell during COVID. So now we were doing nothing. We were sitting idle at home. So because I lost some 5,40,000 investing on a raw material, all of a sudden there was a curfew, and I was not able to track where my consignments are. Till today I was not able to track. So I am a very stringent founder. So I told my team, I'm not going to invest anymore. Let's see what is happening. So we were sitting idle at home doing nothing. So I was exploring for more opportunities. That time I was reading through the newspaper. So there was a article from Greater Chennai Corporation says that we will not remove waste from bulk waste generator. So bulk waste generators are the people who are producing waste more than 100 kgs. Who all produce 100 kgs of waste? Factories. Today we all had a lunch here. So the college mess, school mess, we are also producing food here, right? And then restaurants, food courts, marriage halls, and then hospitals. So not just industries, and also these industries are also producing waste. So now just imagine if someone is not removing the waste tomorrow morning from this college. Could we all enter this college? It smells bad. So I was able to empathize with people and understand like this is going to be a big problem. I went to my R&D team. I told them like this is going to be a big problem. Why don't we address this? They told me on my face like, what, Anbu, you want us to come and pick waste with you? They said, we are not coming. If you want, you go clear all this garbage. But something was still scratching me, telling that how people will sustain without a solution for this. Because this article on the newspaper says that we need innovators who can come up with new ideas. We also need private companies who will engage in this activity of discarding the waste. So my bulb is still on. The curiosity is still there. So I wanted to participate in this. Then I checked my pocket. I had nothing to invest. Industry waste, hospital waste, plastic waste, electronic waste. I need money to segregate, recycle it. So discard it. Done. Thank you. So then I decided to work only on the food waste because I can dump it in a pit and make it as a fertilizer. So I have identified a problem. Then I have identified what is my expertise to solve the problem. So now my capacity to invest on this solution is very less. So I decided to work on the minimal problem area. Got it? Got it how I identified the problem? Now I need to enter into the first step of design thinking. Before entering to the first step of design thinking, what I'm going to preach you now is design thinking. So I need to identify the problem. So I am addressing a minimal problem. So now I need to identify people who have this problem. As I told you, restaurants, school mess, college mess, apartments with a more number of residents, and then marriage halls. So I felt like marriage halls is the first thing I need to tap because marriage halls will have function once in a while, but if they have a function, there is going to be a massive waste. So I approached Mr. Madhyalagan, who is the president of Chennai Marriage Hall Owners Association. And when I met him, I went with this GO. I'm meeting him in 2019. So I took a 30 minutes appointment. I went to meet him. So I was with a lot of confidence because I was the first person to go in with this government order. So I went and told him, you all are my partners now. We are going to come up with a solution. What is that first question should I ask him? What is that first question should I ask him? Louder, fast. We have central inauguration. You all are not my partners? Very good. How much waste do you segregate? So, without listening to you, what I did is like, I went and showed him the government order. I took a printout of it. Sir, there is a government order. That corporation will not discard the waste. He slightly smiled at me and he told, you are late. I said, sir, GO was there only this week. Adukulla people have come to approach you or what? He said 2017, corporation bill collectors have reached them. They gave this government order in person to them, and also they gave the pamphlet of 3 private companies who will discard the waste. Just imagine, without meeting him, I got a bulb that only collect the waste, go dump it in the dump yard, so I need to have a truck to collect the waste. If I would have hired a truck or bought a truck, what would have happened? Failed. So that is what design thinking brings us. So the first step is like I need to empathize with people. So to empathize with people, I started identifying who is having the problem. So now I got to understand, good, I didn't bring any of my team members. So no one is there to criticize me. So now I moved forward. Anyways, I have 30 minutes of interview time. Meeting time. Then I asked him the second question. Sir, good, you told me now. Okay, but I'm very curious to understand, like, are they discarding the waste on time? Because we all will have that curiosity, like, because I'm going to come up with the best solution. No one would have come up with such solution. I'm going to give the best service. So I started probing him question. Finally, I need to know, like, how much are you paying them? So I started questioning him. Then the frustration started. He started giving me answers one by one. No, ma, they are not coming on time. Sir, they are not coming on time. They've been promised to come on time. Because we are then engaged with a private company, corporation is only discarding the waste. Now it is confused. Corporation has said like they will not discard the waste, but this guy says that corporation is discarding the waste because the authorities have put the policy, but it has not been conveyed to the local garbage collectors. They are still collecting the waste, taking small money. So that is where the problem is not addressed properly. Then I started asking him question by question. Then he literally showed us from the back gate to the front gate, this little garbage collector drags the waste and he spills the waste around. So I need to appoint a night cleaner who has to clean the waste after this guy leaves. Then he says that I need to appoint a watchman who needs to take care of all these activities in the night. So now he is paying the garbage collector 300 rupees. And then the night cleaner, some 200-300 rupees. Night watchman, again 200-300 rupees. So he is paying around 800 rupees, but he is not ready to engage a private company because they asked for 1500 rupees. Now I got to understand 800 rupees. If I offer a solution, they will accept it. So this is what my empathy interview gave me. We call this as empathy-led interview. So after identifying the problem, I didn't jump to the solution. I went for market research. So this is all like data that has been collected after interview. This is called defining stage. What we did, we met more number of people, more number of marriage hall owners and also restaurant owners, college mess, school mess, and also associations of apartments. And we got to understand, so there is a need for a solution at 800 rupees. We had this proof and this is the solution. This is a 3-phase waste management project, where at the first phase we will be getting a call to discard the waste, and second phase is to process the waste, because initially I thought I'll have a dumping yard. Then I got to understand, like, let us make it as a circular economy. So I wanted to come up with a NPK fertilizer unit. So first phase, you will get a call from the bulk waste generator. You will go collect it and come. And second phase, it will be processed in the processing unit. And the third phase, it is been made as a NPK fertilizer. We are in the ideation phase. Did I talk about technology? No, right? So this is all conceptual idea. Now I know I need to give the solution at 800 rupees. So I'm moving to the technology. So processing unit is one place where I need the technology. Now I started understanding what all I need to do here. I need to have a feeder where I dump in all the waste, and then I need to have a shredder to reduce the size of the waste and to reduce the volume of the waste, because 90% is all water molecules. I need to evaporate the water molecules. So I need a heating chamber which requires more electricity, and that is where every company is having a challenge of not able to give this solution at 800 rupees. And then we will have an agitator to make it as an NPK fertilizer and finally pack it. So this is our solution. This is the same solution other 18 companies in Chennai city is also giving. So where we become a differentiator is like, now I brought in my R&D team. I told them like, now I have a challenge where I need to give a solution at 800 rupees. So they said, let us come up with the alternative solution for this evaporating chamber. Instead of evaporating chamber, which consumes more electricity, So here is where there are different solutions. You can go for solar, you can go for wind energy. Since my team is good in biochemical compositions, they came up with a biochemical composition which is sprayed on this waste. It will evaporate all the water molecules. Problem is one. Solution can be different according to your expertise. Our expertise is biochemical. So we came up with a biochemistry. So if your expertise is solar, you could come up with solar system. If your expertise is mechanical, you can come up with some mechanical solution. So our expertise is biochemical. So we came up with a biochemical solution. We reduce the cost that is taken, that consumes here in the evaporating chamber is 14 rupees. The 1 unit of electricity to evaporate 1 liter of water, that has been reduced to 1 rupee. So that is where we brought in the innovation. So innovation will not drive your project. Only problem that is identified will drive the product or the project development. So this is the prototype. So what you are seeing on the yellow side is a paper prototype, a 3D model. We call it as low fidelity prototype. So what you are seeing on the blue side is a minimum viable product. This all we will take you through a deeper session. So minimum viable product, functional product. So what you are seeing on the blue side is also even as not a sellable product. That is a iron shredding machine. Sellable in the market is a stainless steel shredding machine. Again, this is a MVP which could shred only 50 kgs of waste. But in the processing unit, what we have now is 2100 kgs of shredding machine, which is made up of stainless steel. So this is minimum viable product. Minimum viable product is a minimum functional product, just to check how it works. So then now I am moving to my TAM, SAM, SOM. So what is my immediate approachable market? I am having a processing unit. So I tried addressing the area that is around my processing unit, which is zone 6 of Greater Chennai Corporation. And then I can expand with 4 units in Chennai. Then I can expand to Tamil Nadu. That is my total acquisition market. So this is how we need to identify. If it is a software, I am going to develop a mobile application. My mobile application immediate traction will be the global market. But with this processing unit, I can't go to the global market, right? You got it? So you need to have that clarity. What is my product is? Which market could I go immediately? That is my immediate market. Which is that biggest market I can achieve in 5 years, 7 years. That is my total market. So with that, the business model, we will also develop business model. I have 2 business model here. One is like we will get the call from bulk waste generators. We will go pick the waste and process the waste and make it as NPK fertilizer. Also, after showing this minimum viable product, we came up with another business model. This Marriage Hall Owners Association wants to have this small machine in their premises itself, where we are deploying the human power to them, and this waste is shredded there, processed there, and it is dried up there, and it is taken to the NPK fertilizer processing unit. So these are business models. So the revenue model here is like whatever the business model it is. To process 1 kg of waste, we are like we need to spend around like 5 rupees, but we are giving the service at 7 rupees 50 paise, straight away 2 rupees 50 paise profit on every kg of waste that is being processed. Yes, now you got to understand what is design thinking. So what is the first step in design thinking? Empathize. Before empathize, what we need to do? Very good. Minimum problem identification or specific problem identification. Wider problem will be identified. From there, you need to identify what is my capability. So that is where you will bring in the specific problem identified. So first step is empathize. So after empathizing, so what we will do in define? Very good. Proof for the problem. So you will talk to the people and you will bring proof for the problem. What is the third phase? Ideate. Good. So you will come up with ideas. And then fourth step? Very good. Prototype. We will make models to see the functionalities, how it look, what is the size, shape, with what material we can make. Okay, and then finally, very good. Very good. Very nice. So now you learned what is design thinking. Is there anyone in this room still have a doubt what is design thinking is? Yes, no. If you're quiet, it means yes only, no? No? Could I have a louder no? You all know design thinking now? Good. That is what we are going to do after the central inauguration. Now we are setting things ready for central inauguration. So you can switch the screen.
First of all, I welcome our beloved Honorable Chairman, sir, for this inaugural this session, sir. And also I welcome our Honorable Member Secretary, ma'am, for this program. And I welcome Rajiv Warrior, sir, from Wadhwani Foundation. So then I also welcome Swapna Dhar, Managing Director from SBI Foundation. I welcome Aman Boya, Vice President, SBI Foundation. And then I also welcome MS Sujata, Principal Entrepreneur from Wadhwani Foundation. Apart from that, my warm welcome to my own colleagues from AICT, all advisors, directors who are all gathered here. More than that, the important part of today's program, from the 30 centers we have connected here for this launch of third edition of Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp, which is mainly targeted to inculcate the culture of innovation and startup culture, especially in the minds of the students. I mean, basically, in order to groom our students in this direction, this particular initiative has been started, and it has got a very successful one of the important initiative. So far, it has impacted more than 10,000 higher education institutions, students, and also many faculty members have become like a brand ambassadors for this particular programs. So with this small this thing introduction, once again I welcome all the 30 nodal centers who are gathered here for this particular edition of that is the third edition of Innovation Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp. So once again, welcome to all, and I wish all the success for this particular edition. And now I request so the rest of the programs to continue. Over to the game.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for setting the tone of the IDE Bootcamp and welcoming all the dignitaries. Now may I invite Sri Rajiv Warrior, EVP, Wadhwani Entrepreneur Foundation. Over to you, Rajiv, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Professor Yogesh Singh, the respected AICT chairman, Professor Shama Rath, and other dignitaries around, and all the teachers, faculty, and the students who are attending this bootcamp from all over India. In this third edition, we are going to have 30 different centers. You are the first batch of 13 centers. And I understand that you are the students with promising ideas who participated or who are participating in the Smart India Hackathon. So in 2023 is when we started this initiative to actually pick up the students with good ideas into a bootcamp pan-India like this and give a very intensive introduction to how to build a venture or a business venture around the ideas that you submitted for the Smart India Hackathon. And this is the fourth year, the third edition. And across these years, we have, probably conducted 100 such boot camps pan India and trained a large number of students. So it's all about you students to, pick up your ideas and build them into viable ventures using the platform and faculty expertise that are available through these 5 days to you, and then connecting to the mentors in your respective ecosystems and playing around or tinkering your ideas into a possible business venture by the time you graduate. That's the whole idea of this bootcamp. Welcome to this bootcamp, and thank you for this opportunity to partner with AICT and MIC, IICs, AICs. There are a large number of these innovation support systems this government has promoted over the years in the last 14 years. So take advantage of it and build ventures and become entrepreneurs and offer jobs to others in our economy rather than seeking jobs. That's the challenge to you all students and faculty and evaluators and administrators of these boot camps help the students to become entrepreneurs. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Yes, and we truly believe that the ideas can be initiated anytime, but the right platform can only grow. And IDE Bootcamp is the right platform for this. We truly believe on this. Thank you very much. Now, may I invite Sri Swapan Dhar, the Managing Director of SBI Foundation, for his address, sir. Sri Swapan Dhar.
Thank you, Ravi. Respected Professor Yoga Singh, Chairman AICT. Respected Professor Shamar, Dagi Sahab and all other members from AICT and Wadhwani Entrepreneur, and most important, the participants and the faculties who are there in these 30 centers that I was told. Like, it's a privilege and honor for us, State Bank, to be a part of this historic event. In fact, I was lucky to be in that hackathon event also. October or November, that was Smart India Hackathon. I must congratulate the entire team of AICT for taking up this thing bigger. Like, you have made it so inclusive. I was told that it covers the entire country and you have added Leh, Ladakh and Andaman also. So that shows the inclusiveness. But the ideas may come from any place. So it is how we take it forward. We at SBI Foundation, we have a focus on inclusive and sustainable development. We strongly believe that youth-led innovations and entrepreneurships are the critical for social economic growth. And that's why we are committed to these enabling skills, opportunities, and pathways. What I feel, firstly, like, first of all, these 6,000, I was told that you have selected them through a rigorous process of selection. So I must congratulate all of them to be part of this 5 days event, because this is the important platform where you learn and then collaborate and then experiment. You take up the real challenges that are there in this world and then you try to find out, like, what are the solutions to it. I must congratulate all the students and again wish them all the best, so that they take use of this forum, that platform they have received. They will be having the faculties who will be guiding them, and then make it through. And in these 5 days, they come up with some good ideas which will helpful not only to the country and the whole humanity. So congratulations and best wishes to all of them. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, and thank you for emphasizing the role of the SBI also. AICT acknowledge the same. Thank you very much. Now moving ahead, now may I invite Professor Shama, Member Secretary AICT, for the address. Shama madam, over to you.
Honorable Chairman AICT, Professor Yogesh Singh ji, esteemed representatives from Wadhwani Foundation, Shri Rajki Goviel and his team, SBI Foundation, Chandra and his team, distinguished heads of post institutions, faculty members, mentors, and students. Good afternoon to all of you. To begin, I am we at AICT are very grateful to our partners and we extend a sincere appreciation to our valued partners, Wadhwani Foundation, our knowledge partner, who have been instrumental in shaping the structure and content of the bootcamp. We are equally grateful to SBI Foundation and the organizing partner for the generous funding and which has helped in this implementation of this initiative. At think your continued support shows how you value creating this ecosystem. Now, as Pradeep said, the overall objective is to create a community of innovators and entrepreneurs, and we do it by targeting them at a young stage. So this is just not an academic exercise. We are not, students here are not just presenting and discussing ideas, but they are looking more at how to build, how to implement, build again, which means that they have to go through a series of iterations. Obviously, anything that you build cannot happen in one go. So with this, we are happy that we are able to create an ecosystem. We have good mentors, we have domain experts, industry practitioners, and their exposure visits. To the students, I would like to add that all this requires teamwork. You collaborate with your team, and also remember that there's a lot to learn from the other team. So it's good that you collaborate with everyone around. So from AICTE, we are committed to such initiatives, and we see ourselves as a launchpad for new ideas and implementing these ideas. We want to see ideas transforming into startups, IP scalable solutions. We want to see our young minds becoming creators, problem solvers, and entrepreneurs. With these words, I again extend my very best wishes to all the participants and wishing you a very educated 5 days. Next 5 days. Thank you all for participating.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for this inspiring word and for setting the vision of the innovation and entrepreneurship through AICTE. Now we have come to the important moment, that is the launch of the IDE Bootcamp. For this, may I request the Honorable Chairman of the AICTE to allow and permit the unveiling of the digital curtain of this IDE Bootcamp launch. The technical team request to relay the digital curtain. Thank you, sir. I also request the technical team to relay a short video of the IDE Bootcamp.
Across the length and breadth of India, a powerful movement is taking shape. One that is inspiring ideas, nurturing innovation, and shaping the entrepreneurs of tomorrow. The innovation, design, and entrepreneurship IDE bootcamps are being conducted across dozens of institutions, spanning cities and regions, bringing together young minds from every corner of the country. With each edition, the scale continues to grow, more institutions joining in, thousands of students participating, and an ever-increasing number of ideas being pitched, reflecting a rising culture of innovation across campuses. Thoughtfully designed modules take the journey from being a student to an entrepreneur. Design thinking for entrepreneurs, financial literacy, technology commercialization, IP and funding, idea to minimum viable product. As ideas take shape, they are presented, challenged, and celebrated, building confidence and preparing participants for the competitive world beyond. This is more than a program. It is a journey of learning, collaboration, and transformation. IDE Bootcamps, igniting ideas today for a developed India tomorrow.
Thank you, technical team. Now, to guide us with the vision and the leadership and the focus on this IDE bootcamp, now may I invite the Honorable Chairman of the AICP, Professor Yogesh Singh, sir. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all of you. Mr. Chairman, Member Secretary, All India Council for Technical Education, Mr. Rajiv Warrior, Executive Vice President, Wadhwani Foundation, Mr. Sapan Dhar, Managing Director, SBI Foundation, Head of different institutions, officers and officials of All India Council for Technical Education, esteemed faculty members, industry partners, and my dear students. Good afternoon to all of you. Very good afternoon. I would like to congratulate the team of the Ministry of Education Innovation Cell, MIC, for coming with the third edition of Innovation, Design and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp 2026. When I first heard this term, IDE Bootcamp, I could not understand, and I asked myself, what exactly does it mean? What purpose would it serve? How would it be relevant and important for the youth of our country? But I do understand the meanings of these three words, which are very, very important: innovation, design, and entrepreneurship for the economy of our country, for the creation of wealth for our country. This is the most important requirement for higher education institutions, where time has come to focus on innovation, entrepreneurship. This is very important. So it is not just a program, it's a mission, a movement, a mindset, and to shape the future of our country. There are three powerful pillars: innovation, design, and entrepreneurship. Independently also they work, but when we talk about the boot camps, it brings together three pillars in interesting and impactful way. That is the when all three joins, then different things happen. So this program scheduled to be conducted across 30 locations, reaching over 6,500, including regions like Leh, Ladakh, Andaman Nicobar Islands. So across India, my dear students, design is very important, but design is not only decoration. We may design something which may be usable today, may not be usable tomorrow, or may be usable, may not be usable today, may become very usable tomorrow. For example, the Boolean algebra. When George Boole introduced Boolean algebra, nobody appreciated how one can design a total mathematical formation using only two binary numbers 0 and 1. And the poor fellow could not get recognition throughout his lifetime. But what happened after 2 decades after his life? This Boolean algebra became the foundations of digital electronics and computer science. At that time, nobody would have imagined the impact of the theory. So sometimes we really do not know what we are doing today may have a very, very serious impact and implications tomorrow. That's why design is not only decoration. Design is decision making at right time. Design is problem solving. Design is a responsibility. And if we are able to develop such mindset, that is what is expected from bright students of higher education institutions. When design meets entrepreneurship and innovation, it becomes a force of transformation. Now, in higher education institutions, we also discuss and debate that we want to transform education from job seekers to job creators. It is easy to say, but very, very difficult, because this is a question of mindset. So to find job mindset, to create job mindset. Otherwise, most of the time we are preparing our students for getting a good job. Nothing wrong in it also. But then emphasis should be given for the minds, those who have capability and capacity to create jobs. So entrepreneurship is not merely about starting a company. That also we should remember. It's not only about starting a company. It is about identifying a problem that others ignore and solving it courageously. Courage is very important. Someone who can take risks, someone who can take time to take risks. So when we design, do we think of aesthetic alone or impact on society? This is also very important. Like, what is our purpose? Should we want to contribute for the growth of the society? Should we want to make some change in the life of others? So the future belongs to those who can say, I saw a problem. I saw a problem and I saw a problem and I designed a solution. Saw a problem and designed a solution. Many times we get an idea, but getting an idea is not enough. Implementation of that idea needs courage, resources, right kind of mindset, decision making. That's why education fraternity should work and try to provide a right kind of platform for us. Every institution has right students. They are different. Their spectrum is different. Their stories are different. But one thing is common, they want to do something in the life. That is the idea where we educationists should work on that. I do understand, not easy. Someone has rightly said, I would like to quote a few lines of the poem. कि डर मुझे भी लगा फासला देखकर, डर मुझे भी लगा फासला देखकर, लेकिन मैं बढ़ता ही गया रास्ता देखकर, खुद ब खुद मेरे नजदीक आती गई मेरी मंजिल मेरा हौसला देख. So this is the spectrum of courage, which is in Hindi we say hosla. If you have hosla, then you can take this. So design thinking is not a subject but a mindset. Every great innovation is with a simple question. Why does this exist this way? And can it be better? That's why we have seen so many integrators, aggregators have come. Many companies have come. They are doing things differently, the same thing differently, making life easier to them. So does my design solve a real problem? Does it improve lives? Does it respect sustainability? Because in research also, but what is happening in most of the institutions, our objective is to publish a good research paper. Maybe it is an extension, maybe it is the reinterpretation, maybe it's a new definition, maybe it is like extension of an existing word. But here, in this world of innovation, we have to think a new thing, a problem which has not been solved yet. If we want to be a successful in the area of innovation, entrepreneurship, and design, it's why, because the world today doesn't need more products, it needs better solutions. I would like to focus. So, a young designer once designed a beautiful, expensive chair. He got many awards, appreciations from all corners. But he could not sell those beautiful design chairs. Cost was very high. Design was appreciated, but nobody was there to purchase. Then he visited a rural school where children sat on the floor. So he thought, my purpose should be to provide something good in the life of these students, those who do not have even chairs to sit in the classroom. So he designed a different chair, a simple, affordable, stackable chair. That design did not win awards. That design could not win appreciation from school. But it changed thousands of classrooms, thousands of lives of others. That we have to decide, what do we want from our designs, or what do we want from our initiatives and missions? So do you want awards, or do you want impact? My dear student, what do you want? Please do not work only for money. If you want to start a company and your purpose is to earn money, this is a very, I should say, this is a good purpose, but a very small purpose, because money will give you happiness up to a certain extent. Although if you don't have money, the absence of money will give you stress, will give you discomfort and pain. So I'm not saying money is not, money is very important. Money is very important. But if your purpose is only to earn money and you want to start a company, it means you are working on a very limited purpose. Purpose should be to create, to make some changes in the life of the person. To work to make this world a better place. To go forward and design not just products, design possibilities, design solutions, design a better India and a better world. This is what is expected from the bright minds of our country. Now, Honorable Prime Minister has taken a stand that India will be a developed nation by 2047. So we need hundreds of multinational companies from India. Those companies who can earn wealth not only for themselves but also for others. But we need 10,000, 20,000, 1 lakh such companies, those who are not in big in size, but ability to create different for our country, so that the economic growth of the country will be recognized and respected. This is what is expected. This is what 215% in the last decade, with India's global ranking innovation from 14 to 6. This shows that India is not just consuming knowledge, but we are creating knowledge. So filing of patent and getting a patent is one aspect of the story, half of the story, because we should develop products, we should develop commercial products, and finally we should develop commercially sustainable products. This is what is required, and this is the expectation of this mission. So we cannot survive without innovation, and this is what is exactly what the IDE Bootcamp stands for. Over the next 5 days, you will not just attend sessions, you will experience transformation. Take it positively, take it enthusiastically, take it seriously. You will work on real world problems, learn design thinking, interact with startup founders and experts, understand funding, IPR and pitching, and most importantly, learn how to convert ideas into impactful solutions. This is our opportunity. This is your opportunity to explore, experiment, and excel. My dear faculty members, you are the mentors. Everything dependent on your involvement, your enthusiasm, and your vision. I extend my heartfelt appreciation. Your role in guiding and nurturing these young minds is invaluable. At AICT, our role is not just regulatory, it is transformational. Through initiatives like IDE Bootcamp, Smart India Hackathon, and Institutional Innovation Councils, we are building a strong innovation ecosystem across the country. Our vision is very clear. We want to create job creators, not just job seekers. And I would like to thank the team of AICT and MIC, those who are working very hard for the success of such initiative. Dear students, the idea you develop here can solve real challenges in healthcare, agriculture, sustainability, technology, medicine. Your ideas can change lives, your innovation can shape the future. So I urge each one of you, be curious, be fearless, ask questions, challenge the status quo, collaborate and innovate. So work diligently, work seriously, work efficiently, but honest to yourself. In conclusion, I congratulate all participants, organizers, and partners for being part of this incredible journey. Let us work together to build an India that is innovative, entrepreneurial, and self-reliant. With these words, I formally inaugurate the 3rd edition of the IDE Bootcamp 2026. Thank you, and I wish all great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your visionary guidance, straight to heart motivation, and support to innovation and entrepreneurship across the country. Thank you very much. Now, may I invite Sri Yogesh Brahmankar, Innovation Director, MIC, to give a vote of thanks first.
Thank you so much, Pradeep. As Honorable Chairman Sir rightly mentioned, and it's very inspiring to listen, to work on a larger purpose and creating impact for our country. So really inspiring and encouraging, sir. Thank you so much. So when we work on larger purpose and different initiatives for any good thing you do, you require राजाश्रय. और सर ने हौसले की बात की, तो हौसला अफजाई करने वाले भी होने चाहिए. सर ने रिसोर्सेस की बात की, we need resources also. So I really thank Honorable Chairman AICT, Dr. Yogesh Singh, sir, for continuous support for innovation initiatives and bringing transformative initiatives to AICT. Thank you so much, sir. At the same time, I thank Honorable Member Secretary, Dr. Shyama Ratman, for encouraging us to take the new steps ahead for new initiatives, which will be more impactful. So thank you so much, madam, for your encouragement. I also thank advisor Dr. Siddhalinga Swami, sir, and advisor More Ramulu, sir, for always being there with the teams, for guiding them on the right path. And you need right resources, you need a lot of support also. So we have two very important partners here. SBI Foundation, we have Dr. Mr. Sopandar, who is Managing Director, SBI Foundation, and we have Mr. Aman Bhaiya and team also present here. So really appreciate your support for such initiatives. As you mentioned about socio-economic growth and impact, I think education and SBI coming together with AICT under leadership of our chairman, sir, and member secretary, madam. So we really appreciate support from SBI Foundation. You were already part of Smart India Hackathon and now part of Bootcamps also. So I think this collaboration will continue for next many years under your leadership also. So really appreciate support of SBI. Thank you so much. We always had, we need gurus also. So I think knowledge partner does job of that. And I think Rajiv ji, you are always available. I think Mithul Patel sir is not there today. So thanks to your whole leadership team of Wadhwani Foundation. Madam Sujata is always there, available on call. My whole team works with her very hard. And all the representative of Wadhwani Foundation trainers at 13 locations today, 26 trainers from Wadhwani Foundation will be there for 5 days. So really appreciate this support, continued support. As Rajuji mentioned about 100 plus boot camps. This year itself, this is IDE bootcamp for higher education, but for school education also. They have supported us in the year 2025 itself, more than 75 boot camps for school teachers, school students, and district education officers also. So really appreciate this support, which you have been continuously providing to AICT. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, all the host institutions, Vice Chancellor, directors, and our SPOCs for IDE boot camps, Nodal Center SPOCs, and the trainers from Wadhwani Foundation at the locations which are there today at 13 locations and more 17 locations in the next round. So all 30 locations. Really appreciate your support and we wish you all the best. Thank you so much. And with this, I declare that this inauguration ceremony is completed. Thank you so much, everyone. Namaskar. Jai Hind.
Thank you.